time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
All right. Morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Hello, Leroy.
What's happening?
How are you, man?
I'm good.
How was your day of hitting the links? Is that anywhere or is that just in England?
A lot of people say that.
Hitting the links, love.
Yeah. That was all right. It rained early. And then that delays it to the point of you ain't gonna be there all day.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but it was good catching up with a lot of guys. Some guys I haven't seen in a while, and then you realize how many guys you actually play with when you realize some of the guys were on your team, you know, early on in your career.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
And then some guys you play with, like somebody like, say, Jerry. But for the most part, you need to win with the main quarterback that, you know, the guy you think is going to lead your team. And he needs to play a majority of the time.
Right.
If you're going to a backup, yeah, you could get lucky. You know, it happened in San Fran. It happened back in the day with the Rams, where guys it happened with Dak Prescott. You know, those things happen, but look at how rarely they happen. For us to be sitting here having conversations about backup quarterback, glad you're right, and that, oh snap, our starters hurt. You know, you have some issues if he's out for a substantial amount of time. That's the reality of it. And so for people to sit here and, you know, say, oh, I can't believe we didn't have a valid backup or whatever. Like, you know what a great backup is? One that never has to play, and we always have those conversations.
That was my whole point of I wish Mike White no success.
No, I get it, but you're saying it in kind of a jackass.
I don't think I am. I think I'm handling it. Just that was exactly my point of it the whole time.
So all of these people that are upset, you know, about who the backup quarterback is, you're upset about who your starting quarterback is. Right?
Probably.
Right.
I mean, the Dolphins, it's not like the Dolphins, what did they give Zach Wilson? They gave him like $6 million?
He got more than a lot of guys.
Yeah, he did.
I like paying your backups a lot of money, man.
You do?
Gave Mikey Blanco got like 2 years, $12 million, right?
Yeah, but I don't think the second year was guaranteed.
But I mean, that's still a lot of money for
it's the same. Well, it's the same what Zach Wilson got. He got I think he got $6 million guaranteed.
Right, and that's all fine and great. But guess what? To say I have all the confidence in the world in Zach Wilson if he comes in or has to play, if that was the case, he still have the job he had before.
I have no confidence in him.
You see what I'm saying? So let's just be realistic about it. There's certain injuries that you cannot sustain on any football team.
Even with the Jets having a bit of a little good luck chuck going on with them, where like a quarterback leaves them and then all of a sudden, like, hey, they're good again. I still don't believe in Zach Wilson. I don't know.
Right.
Just doesn't do it.
I got
for me.
it. I mean,
just doesn't do it for me.
Right. So, like, yeah, I like, man, I don't for the life of me, and I heard, like, I was listening to the radio coming in, right? I don't understand fans sometimes. Like, you call yourself a fan of a team, but it's almost like you don't want your team to win. Right?
Well, what is that referring in?
Like, just
context to?
talking about this team and, oh, they're going to be terrible and it's going to be another year of not like, and
well, I don't think the team. I think the thing that's annoying for the fan base is I think the fans did come into it with a lot of optimism the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And they got burned. So like,
but
when you're in a position as a fan where you've gotten burned and you feel burned, you don't want to invest as much. It's not that people aren't going to root for the Dolphins, but you don't want to invest as much because it hurts more.
But here's like, and like, should you, if you're a Bills fan, should you be disappointed that they can never get over the hump?
I'm sure there comes a point where you get disappointed that they can't get over the hump and you're banging your head against the wall and you just can't get over that. But this is the thing. It's one thing to be where the Bills are, because the Bills not too long ago were having the longest streak of never making the playoffs.
Like the Dolphins, right?
And now, but the Dolphins it's the longest in the NFL. Like, I mean,
no, I got you.
Fans are totally within their rights to be pissed off.
I'm not saying that you can't be pissed off. But I'm saying, like Vlad was saying the other day, hope, right? And you go into the year and you're already like, they ain't played a game yet. You're already disappointed about the team and if they don't do it this year and whatever. I get all of that. But at what point, like, I'm missing the whole fan part of it. Like, don't you want your team to win?
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with anything. Like, I think it's there's a difference between rooting for your team and where your expectations are at.
Right.
And if your expectations have been beaten down, because let's say you come in the last 2 years and you have high expectations. And then you come in the next year, you're like, you know what? It all crumbled 2 years ago, but this is going to be the year. We've added this. This is going to be. How many years can you give that? It's before you get fed up. So I think that's where they're at.
So let me ask this question: what would be a successful season for the Dolphins
at this point? At this point, I mean, I think the bare minimum for them is they got to win a playoff game. I don't even know if that's reasonable.
Right, and that's where I'm getting at.
That's their fault.
But that's where I'm getting at is that when you look at the teams in this conference, what I would say is this: if they can get somewhere and to say 5 or 6. And I don't know. Again, I'm a little cautious going into this year, and I've explained why the whole time. Is that until I see Mike McDaniel call a game that is more in line with having long-term success, right? Being that you have an offense that's sustainable. You have a game plan that is sustainable. that teams can't just back up 4 DBs and play 4 across 15, 20 yards deep and then come after you with a pass rush and don't have the time just with a simple rush, right? If they don't do something to get out of that, then it's going to be a long season, and I'm going to be the first one to tell you.
But if that happens, then like people are going to lose their jobs if they can't figure that out.
Correct. My thing is that one of the things that I have confidence in, and I believe Mike McDaniel is a good football coach, right? But I think sometimes young coaches overcoach the situation, meaning that you not only look at your team and already determine what your team can and can't do, and then you try to coach accordingly. And so what ends up happening is we're struggling inside, so we're not going to run in there. We're going to run little quick passes outside, right? And that's how this offensive team kind of
got to that point where they just like never really ran the ball effectively.
Okay, but so what's your fair expectations of the team?
I have,
because I think we're talking about two different things.
Well,
like,
and I've always said this, right? I have no expectations until I see.
Come on, you do that. Just give me a prediction.
You can't. Because listen, I'll tell you after the first couple of weeks, if they're doing the same BS they did last year, then it's going to be a horrible season.
You can't ask me reasonable expectations and then you cop out.
No, because you come from a different place.
It doesn't come from a different place. Just make a prediction.
It does.
Put some stones on the table.
Because listen, here's what I don't know.
Playoffs or no playoffs?
I don't.
Playoffs or no playoffs?
Here's why. Like, it's not even a reasonable conversation.
Why'd you ask
Because I've been telling you all off season.
You're talking about two different things. The style you want the team to play.
If they don't play with that style, they're going to suck.
Okay, well,
But that's what I'm saying. Do you know that they aren't?
I don't.
So that's why it's hard to make a prediction. Because my whole thing has been, if they don't change the way in which they go into these games and the attitude in which they play offensive football, it's going to be the same results, if not worse than last year.
Hey, I'm not a linebacker. You don't have to dance around me, dude.
I'm not dancing. Does that make sense to anybody?
Yeah, it's fun. That's sports.
No. But
preseason predictions are fun.
No, but again, your predictions and my predictions are coming from two different places. Because I can tell you within the first couple of weeks, watching how they play offensive football, I can tell you then, this ain't going to work.
I can make a different prediction. Then I get to make a different prediction after. You say to me that we're in a position where these two guys, we have this place where we are trying to figure this thing out. What's the expectation? What's reasonable for the team?
I've said from the beginning that
I say the reasonable expectation after all the money that's been spent and how much time they've had, the reasonable expectation is that they should win a playoff game.
Okay.
If they want to keep their jobs.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But how is that an irresponsible thing to say, knowing what the track record of the franchise is and knowing how much has been put into it?
Right. And here's what I've said from the beginning. I believe Mike McDaniel is good enough to recognize the same things I'm talking about.
Okay.
He's far more. Part of the reason why they get that job is because of the system that they've been in at the previous place. They don't go to a new place and all of a sudden have this whole new offense.
First of all, he was the backup plan. All right. And he turned out to be a good hire. Did Mike McDaniel get hired because of where he came from, or did he get hired to fix Tua Tagovailoa?
I think he got hired based on the offense that he was a part of and what they did in all the various places they've been.
What are you wrong?
Okay. No, see,
hold on.
Here's the deal. Nobody knew.
What's the thing he's most known for?
The offense.
No.
And being
what about the offense, though? What is the thing that he's most known? The calling card for Mike McDaniel's career so far has been what?
He was a run game coordinator or something like that.
The thing he's known most for right now is making Tua Tagovailoa a productive quarterback.
Okay, that's here.
No, in his career.
No, but no. Okay, but I'm saying before they brought him in, okay, they brought him in based on what he's done on the offensive side of the ball.
But he was brought in mostly to fix Tua.
You can't possibly know that a guy who's a red. Okay. I mean, that was going to be his job.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you don't. Who's going to know that based on where he came from, that he was a quarterback fixer?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like he came in, and when they said, "What is your first job?" To build confidence with Tua. That doesn't mean they said, "Hey, let's go get this guy to build Tua's confidence." He had never done that.
But that's what he's known for.
But that's what he's known for because that's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but when they hired him, they hired him based on all the various stops that he made, the offenses that he's been a part of, right? And one of your glaring issues before that was we need to be more prolific offensively. We need to be more productive offensively. So you look for an offensive guy. Now you go, what kind of offense has this guy been running with all these other teams? The offense that he's run here in the last couple of years was not that.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is this. I know with the offenses that he's been in, that if he gets back to that they will have more production than they've had. Because the offense is going to be constructed in a different way than all these little BS short passes with defenders 17 yards deep.
Okay. I mean, like, I get it. I mean, that's them having a more balanced offense they're going to have a better team.
But it's not even balanced. Okay? There were parts in a season where every drive started in 2nd and 12 and 2nd and 13 because they weren't even trying to run the football, which is baffling to me because no offense that he's ever been a part of had been that.
Yep. They also had a left guard made out of porcelain. They lost their starting left tackle made out of porcelain, a right tackle who was lost for the season.
Yes.
Liam Eichenberg on the line.
Here's what I've said to you beforehand. Okay? Don't coach a situation before you know what can be done. And that is, you say, all those things you just said, that doesn't mean you go into a game saying, that means I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this.
But what if you can?
Then we'll see it. But don't go into what I'm saying is don't go into a game over-coaching a situation because guess what it ends up looking like? Like it did last year. At some point, you got to put pressure on the players and say, go out there and do the job. And then when you see he can't do that, then you make adjustments. But a lot of coaches make adjustments before you even know if it's going to work or not. And that's not the style of offense he came from. So all the things you're saying, we had this, we had that, we had this, all accurate. I'm not even disputing that. But what I'm saying is this. You can't go into a game with all these things that you assume these guys can't do and try to overcoach the situation without actually putting pressure on these guys to go out and do the things that you need to do to be successful. So if Liam Eichenberg is terrible at X, right? You got to find other ways to do it. Because guess what? In order to be productive, in order for this offense to be productive, I can tell you for a fact that if you're well, take my chances
forcing this guy to do his job. That's where I'm getting at. You weren't having all that success trying to overcoach the situation. So now everybody's saying we need to be more physical. We need to be tougher. We're trying to go through that process. We got more physical runners. We got young physical runners. And we're going to, so I believe this offense is going to look differently. I believe that. Do I know? No. And so.
But you'll know in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll know.
We got to take a break. Back after this. $560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program.
Vlad just went out and yelled, "Hey, Tobin, we're back on."
Did he?
I didn't see. You weren't sitting down.
I wasn't hobnobbing, dude.
No, you weren't sitting. I didn't see you right there. I was like, oh, you're not in the studio.
Everybody out there looked at
You thought New Intangibles was me?
No.
It's much slimmer than me.
He thought you were back in the corner.
I thought you were back in the corner because you said send you the clip.
Yeah, I just figured we'll fix it. I know we had audio issues for our video audience who stuck around, except for Schmeathan, who can go to hell. We had some audio issues. The computer that it runs through is Vlad's computer, not Vlad's fault.
RVA Richie loves saying that. RVA Richie,
it's not Vlad's
getting
fault.
a little tiring.
It's
right now. It's getting a little tiring.
Yeah, no sass, RVA Richie. It should be fixed now, hopefully. If it's not, I don't know what to tell you. But we'll fix that segment audio wise. We do have the audio from our radio show, which we also do video people, and we can't just stop every time.
Right.
So
it's amazing because clearly the comments, they couldn't hear us.
I understand.
Yeah.
I know.
And then
I'm
just telling based on the comments, because usually the chat with the last conversation we had, the chat usually gets hot.
And then we flipped it on, but it kind of sounds like we're in a submarine when it's just our mics in here because they're not directly in. It is how it's rigged here. I don't know what to tell you guys.
It's Mickey Mouse.
It is Mickey Mouse, dude. It is. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. Doral Volkswagen, choose from over 300 models in stock. Like the Teague, the Taos, and the Atlas. Remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, the great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. The big story so far today in training camp news, Justin Fields limped off the practice field. He then was carted to the Jets facility and then walked off under his own power. But I guess it wasn't great based on people who were there.
He's done so.
Obviously, they're not doing contact yet, so that's not great news.
Here's what I would say. Sometimes the more painful it is, the less the damage is.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out.
Yeah.
Aaron Glenn spoke.
What did he say?
It's a toe injury.
Oh.
There you go.
He suffered a toe injury today, and it's too early to determine its severity.
Now.
He says somebody stepped on his foot.
Hey, let me tell you something. Don't sleep on that.
Turf toe?
I'm going to tell you right. No, that ain't turf toe.
Jim Brown toe?
Turf toe is when you jam your toe.
Is it I'm going to get you sucker toe?
It's going to feel like that because guess what? Here's the problem. When you wear shoes, you want them as tight as possible so your feet don't move around in there. You can't do that with a messed up toe. So, yeah, the only other good thing is, though, he plays quarterback. So, tape
it up?
No, you can't. Dude, here's what you have to do. So where your big toe is on your shoe, they cut a hole, and then they put a pad around it. I did that for a whole season.
Well, sounds like you might be able to do that for a whole season.
Yeah, because it doesn't. And y'all know those injuries where you can feel your heartbeat and the injury. That's the toe. Yeah. That's the toe.
What,
dude?
I've been there.
I know, Prez. He's a running quarterback though. But here's the deal: when these guys make that transition, right, from being a running quarterback to a quarterback that runs, that's usually when the turnaround comes. So maybe this will help him.
Get ready to learn pocket passer, Justin Fields.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe this will help him.
Maybe.
So then when he can run again, he runs under different circumstances.
Yesterday, some tough news for the Dolphins. It seems like cornerback Artie Burns tore his ACL.
Non-contact?
He went down day one during drills, fell backwards.
Wow, drills.
Yep.
But, well, here. Was there a guarantee he was going to make the team even?
Artie Burns?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think people thought he was going to be at least there for depth.
Okay. Well, depth is still not a guy you're saying, oh, no, we lost starting cornerback or starting.
Well, we don't know that he wasn't going to be a starting cornerback.
We don't.
I mean, we really don't know who the starting cornerbacks are going to be.
I got you.
The only guy we know Cater's probably going to play.
Yeah.
You would hope Cam Smith could work his way there too.
Here's what I hate. I hate the fact that the worst situation to be in is this. I complain about this with the Heat, right? You've developed a guy, brought him along. He finally gets to that point. He gives you 1 year service, and now he wants a big contract. You didn't even get any cheap labor out of him. You see what I mean? And if this team has success, this is going to play out at a couple of positions, and that sucks, mostly in the secondary. So,
yeah, I mean, especially
if Cam Smith has a big year, right? You've got 2 years of nothing. Then he has a big year, and now you got to pay him.
Yeah, because what, you're your second round pick, so that next year's his last year,
right?
I suppose so.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's unfortunate. I hate it in basketball because I don't want a guy you're gonna have to give 20, 30 million ever playing in Sioux Falls. I want him developed, and I want you to see what he has now. But there's been a couple of guys with the Heat that they've had to make a decision based on very little, production as far as years. That's a tough spot to be in any sport.
Yeah, but it's interesting because like a lot of those guys who are restricted free agents now in the NBA, like none of them are getting deals. Like Josh Giddey and Kuminga are all in that position, and they're kind of stuck right now. Like they don't really have they could either re-sign with their teams, or probably not for the money they want. They could just fill out this year and play on the qualifying offer and then see what they get next year. But there's been no cap space this year, so this year was a little bit wonky for that. The other big update was from Bayron Matos, who is the offensive lineman from the DR. Moose didn't play last year for the Dolphins, but was an undrafted guy they gave a good amount of guaranteed money to. He yesterday was airlifted, and the Dolphins put out a statement this morning that says Matos sustained an injury at the end of Wednesday's practice and was transported to Ryder Trauma Center at Jackson Memorial Hospital, where he remained overnight for evaluation and testing. He has movement in all extremities and is in stable condition, and he will remain in the care of doctors for continued observation.
Smeathan went from DR to IR. That's so.
And then he tells
us.
I
mean, it's right there. It is right.
He tells us to go to hell.
It is right there.
It's right. Like we teed him up, right?
He's really a bastard.
Yeah,
it's good.
Wow.
But yeah, that was obviously a scary situation that happened at the end of yesterday's practice.
Were they in full pads?
No.
So let me explain to you. For me,
were they outside?
They started inside. I believe at this point they were outside.
So for me, sometimes it's harder to play half football than to play full football. You know what I'm saying? Like if we had full practices with pads or whatever, you prepare your body a certain way, right? There's a lot of injuries that happen when you aren't prepared for your body to be in a certain situation. And so that happens with no pads, or sometimes you're doing drills, without pads and you're not going full go. And that would always, I hated that. I'm in or I'm out. It just because the way I played. So a lot of these injuries, sometimes happen because your body, or you haven't prepared your body for that situation, and something happens all of a sudden. Like he probably slipped, fell, hit his head.
No, I think he ran into somebody. There was contact with another teammate.
Right.
His agent told Barry Jackson yesterday. I think I can get the details here for you.
Right.
His agent told the Miami Herald on Wednesday that Matos has an above shoulder type injury. Wasn't sure whether his neck was involved. He had some movement, but not full movement in his right leg. Now he has full movement. This was from last night. Mm-hmm. The injured happened in an inadvertent collision with a teammate. He ran into a defensive lineman, and his head was lowered, and he took the brunt of the impact.
Yep. There you go. Jammed his neck. Hit that nerve. Like a little shocker.
Yeesh.
Boom, through your body. Yep.
Dolphins just wrapped up day 2 of practice, so
they're done with practice already.
Yeah, they're practicing earlier. That's a change.
Why? Because that heat.
Yeah, he said a lot of reasons. He was like traffic, heat. They
they stay at home.
Less chance of rain. Huh?
They don't stay at a hotel.
Why?
I don't know.
They're right there down there at the stadium.
He said traffic, dude. He said traffic.
No, but Vlad, it's still like we did our camp at our same facility. After a couple of years, I
think they are like at a hotel or away from. I don't think they're like I think that setup is there
because part of it is you have those night meetings and stuff like that. So,
but he is but they're doing it for he gave a less he did it in his Mike McDaniel way. I actually have the answer if you want to hear why they're doing it earlier. He rambles for 2 minutes.
Yeah, like first of all, it's hot.
Yep.
And I appreciate that the coach that looking out.
It sounded like the number one reason was weather because they're hoping that there's less rain in the morning.
Yes.
And then I guess when they're going on the road for the joint practices, that's in line more with their schedule too, so they don't want to change too much. And so then what he made it sound like once they're done with the joint practices, they may go later again to get some heat practice before the games. But this is just a start.
Some heat
practice.
So they don't even practice twice a day.
Nah.
Twice a day?
When you had them 2 a days, you went through all the elements.
Back in my day.
No, it's not back in my day.
We'll take a break. Back after this. Schools. It's Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Our sister station, Kiss Country, is bringing back Stars and Strings, featuring Dierks Bentley, Dasha, Nate Smith, Zach Top, Hudson Westbrook, and a whole lot more at Hard Rock Live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood. Show's on November 6th. You wearing a Stars and Strings shirt there, Vlad? Look at that. Text the word BOOTS if you guys want to win tickets to 20357. Text BOOTS to 20357. Tickets are on sale now at starsandstrings.com. Stars and Strings supports Folds of Honor. For more information, go to WQM.com. It's a text contest. Message and data rates apply. Don't text and drive. So practice has wrapped up. Going over some of the notes from the Miami Herald's. Barry Jackson, Omar Kelly, and Isaiah Smalls. Biggest, probably the most notable thing is the health stuff, I guess. Aaron Brewer, starting center, he did not practice. He's wearing a compression sleeve on his right leg. So Andrew Meyer is getting a lot of work at center. He was their undrafted guy. I think he's from UTEP. Second year.
You know how I feel about signing injured players.
What do you mean? That's not the guy who's injured. Brewer was here last year. That's not the injured player.
Oh, who's it's
James
the guard,
Daniels?
The guard, right?
Yeah, James Daniels is. He played. Apparently, he did 2 sets of team drills, and then did conditioning. He did 1 set yesterday. They're saying he did 2 today. So I guess they're ramping him up.
All right.
But he did play a little bit. But no, the starting
it's amazing.
Starting center Brewer was. He's missed the first 2 days of camp.
It's funny because you spend the whole offseason getting ready for the season. And then you get in the camp and like now you're trying to get ready for the regular season. So there's some unnecessary bumps and bruises that guys take liberties with. But this team, it can't be afforded. You need to work.
I'm with you.
There's a lot of groups that need time together.
Yeah, I'm with you. This is a great update. Rookie running back Ollie Gordon made a nifty move to escape a defender for a 4-yard run.
And see, that's it. I told you, Leroy. That's what I just told you just now. Didn't we just have this conversation right there at the?
That's great news.
Coffee break.
That's great news.
I was trying to enjoy my Kit Kat and my coffee, and we was over at the cooler talking shop, and the exact conversation was this.
What?
He's like, man, you have to understand fans. They didn't want to hear that stuff.
Wow.
They come over. Like, wait, so let me get this straight. A running back who gets paid money to make guys miss. We are getting excited.
Yes.
About a guy who had a nifty 4-yard run with no pants.
Let me tell you this.
With no pants.
This is how the conversation started. Leroy's hobnobbing with our beautiful salespeople.
Yeah.
I said, Leroy, listen, Leroy. I even went to the vending machine, put my hand on his shoulder.
He was trying to console me.
I was like, Leroy, stop it, Leroy. You, like I said, you speak from a place of privilege. You are an athlete. You know what goes on in the trenches. You actually know what goes on in these practices and training camp.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. Okay, we've been waiting.
Here's why
we've been waiting for months. You know what this is like? I'm gonna tell you what this is. It's like waiting for your baby to be delivered. It's like you waited 9 months, and then now it's time for the baby to be delivered. You're excited. Any little thing. I'm reading Travis Wingfield. You know what he says?
What do you say?
Jonah, the rookie. Yeah, that guy, right? JS.
Mm-hmm.
He moved Zach Sealer.
Wow, he did.
It was the time.
Moose.
You know what Wingfield said? He's never seen Sealer move like that.
Here's the thing, though.
So
Vlad,
please, can I get in this for a second?
Can I just
Vlad, with what you're saying and excitement you're talking about, right? Why every time we do a show, all I see is how much the Dolphins are gonna suck and we need to fire everybody. That's the part that it's not the hope and excitement that you're talking about. It's when we come in here and do a show, the same people are saying how much the Dolphins are going to suck, and you're supposed to be fans and have all that hope that Vlad's talking about.
You have to hope
the two things.
Well, let me give you a little more.
When I'm listening, the two things don't go together.
Right.
What did I tell you?
So do you want your team to win or not?
What did I tell you over there? Everybody loves their team, like their fantasy football team, until 1 p.m. Until kickoff.
1 p.m. the first game of the season.
Until kickoff. Then all that hope is done.
Play and it's over.
Then all the hope is gone.
Right.
But you have hope until the game actually begins. Once kickoff happens, everything's up in the air.
Wait, this is the greatest line ever. Dr. Toboggan.
What's
you
that?
Ready? Sealer let himself get moved. Stock is unchanged.
I was going to say the same thing to Vlad. I'm like, I bet you he let him. I bet you. You think Zach Sealer in contract negotiations is like, oh, I'm going to go full tilt on the non-pad practice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, first of all, he's in there to get some light work. He's doing in-camp holdout, right?
He's lulling the rookie to sleep. Trust me, first day of pad, Zach Sealer is going to turn that dude into a pancake.
And look at what First Take is talking about.
Oh, yeah. Should the Dolphins rebuild if the team misses the playoffs?
Well, he ain't going to have no choice.
Agreed.
Right.
Oh, Leroy?
Dude.
We do stock up, stock down already?
It's not out yet. It's not out yet.
Yeah.
What day is that?
Every day. And by the way, all 3 papers are doing it now, which I love.
Oh, they got the Tobin bit, huh?
It's so great. I'm so happy. It says the Miami Herald, Jalen Wright flashed his speed on a 15-yard run.
You see? Stock up.
You understand. You guys understand football is a contact sport.
What?
And we celebrating plays with no contact. Mm-hmm. You understand that.
Hey,
not all.
And I'm not saying, and here's, please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's nothing positive to take out of these guys that, we think should make contributions this year. Mm-hmm. But what I am saying is that ain't going to determine it.
Got some bad news.
Who dropped the ball?
No, not that.
No way.
According to the Miami Herald, Bradley Chubb destroyed Patrick Paul in a sack.
Oh, my God. Are you happy or are you sad by that?
It's give and take.
It's a give and take, right?
Give and take.
It's
a give and take.
I mean, you're happy that Bradley's
looking back.
Looking back.
Wait. Rome March 50. Leroy just moved to South Florida not too long ago. Dude,
does not know our teams like we do.
I've been down here for almost 35 years. What are you talking about?
Nah, Leroy knows.
What are you talking about? I mean, even when I was playing on other teams, I was saying, why are you guys coming? I said, man, I was in a franchise that went to one playoff, won one playoff game the whole time I was there, and we only went to the playoffs once.
I think I'm gonna ban that guy.
I definitely, when I was playing for the Browns, would have said, man, I wish I could just get to the dance every year. That's what the Dolphins were doing.
I think he needs to be banned for ignorance.
Yeah, like what was this guy think?
He just gets a -1, man.
He makes it sound
Give
like
him -1, but let him know. I want to get Mike Diamante to be like
for ignorance.
Yeah, just for ignorance. And then I'm going to put one that just says you're on thin ice.
-1.
You're on thin ice, dude.
Right? It's like, what are we talking about?
Jalen Phillips.
I might have been down here longer than him.
Probably longer than he's alive.
Lying.
Right.
Man.
Like, yeah, man.
Camp is back, dude. We are so
back. You remember like in the, how would I put it? In the mid to late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Everybody was complaining about only getting to the second round. And they felt moves had to be made. And you've been fighting that ever since. And what I would say is, listen, there's something to be said about always getting there. Okay? Like for you to think we need to fire somebody or change everything, like you can only hope to get there. Eventually it's gonna, you're gonna get through.
But if you watch another year, even if it's okay, to your point, I know you're a patient guy, but if you watch and they don't fix the issues that you see,
I was the first one to say it. I'm the first one to say it. if I go through a whole nother season with we're going to try to trick the defense, right? They could possibly start off 7-2. Okay? Soon as those leaves out there turn brown.
Palm trees?
No, the other leaves, the hood leaves out there on the hood trees. Right? So you're going to know. And I want people to understand, if you don't see a significant difference, not in how they play, but how they go about the business that they do on Sunday, you're going to be able to tell early. All right? You're going to, after, when we come in here on a Monday, you're going to say, team looks more physical. Looks like we're getting after it on both lines of scrimmage. If you can't say that early on in the season, what happens is, as a player, a coach, or whatever, you revert back to the other stuff, right? And then you're going to start throwing them quick passes again because you're not being patient with the run. And guess what? I'll let you know. This is going to be, this ain't happening.
We'll take a break here on the show. Our Tua is next.
Somebody asked me, do I remember Jay Fiedler? Yes, I do remember Jay Fiedler. Guess what? I played with Jay Fiedler in Minnesota.
By the way, I always thought Jay Fiedler did a tremendous job of following a legend.
He did. You know what? If you think about it and you go back up until 3 years ago, the most consistent quarterback you had here after Dan Marino was Jay Fiedler.
Facts.
Like, and guess what? The whole time he was here, he ain't the guy.
I mean, he's not 13.
Not easy.
I mean, but here, understand this. There are a lot of different ways that teams can win football games. For example, Justin, who's the quarterback?
Give me a team.
Eagles.
Jalen
Hurts, right? Up until last year, there is nobody in football that would say, yeah, Jalen Hurts could win me a Super Bowl. Right? And even after winning the Super Bowl and outplaying Patrick Mahomes in the 2 Super Bowls he's been in, they got him listed as 9th.
I know. Stupid, though.
behind Herbert.
Right. But that's my point. So, like, there's more than one way to win. Like, we put so much of it on quarterback. And I would say the last couple of Super Bowls that Patrick Mahomes won, he was average.
He just needed to be what he needed to be.
Right, but I'm just saying there's other ways to win it. So the fact that we think we can go into a season and say, our quarterback can't win it for us, we're done. Oh, that's what the Eagles were saying about Jalen Hurts. Right? So, like, I would feel better about this team, the Dolphins.
If you got a Saquon?
Oh, hell. Saquon to help any team. I could put a Saquon with Indianapolis.
Just
right?
tickled his fancy spot.
Hey, isn't it funny? No, isn't it funny? Everybody talk about how you can get anybody to play running back, but the teams that are having the most success are the teams that have that dog.
Oh, the rebirth of running backs. I love it, man.
Yeah, man. I think the teams that are having success have concentrated on the surrounding pieces and don't necessarily say, let's just keep drafting quarterback till we get it right. Right? For example, you look at a team like the Vikings. Ain't nobody in hell thought the Vikings was going to be 14-3 last year.
No.
With that quarterback.
Yeah, of course not.
Because his whole career, what have we said? That he ain't the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't the guy. In fact, he didn't even win the starting job. McCarthy won the starting job.
Yeah, I know.
And he got hurt. So that was a damn backup.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So
they won 14 games.
So doesn't that kind of nullify your argument?
No.
Last hour?
No. What I'm saying is that they focused and concentrated on all the pieces around the quarterback. So they have stability at with the run game, with the passing, on defense, okay? And the quarterback is an added piece to that.
It's an added piece, but let's be honest. If you're gonna pick all the teams that we're gonna pick and the teams that you think are gonna be the best in the NFL, like they're still the top three quarterbacks.
Oh,
agree. It is a bit of it's a consistency ticket, and the biggest reason is because you in a salary cap sport have to decide who's going to be worth the biggest paycheck. And like when you have a rookie quarterback, it's kind of cute. Like you could build a lot of pieces around it. Like we've seen this the last couple of years with Jaden Daniels, with CJ Stroud, where like you can get a jump on it and do pretty damn well with your rookie quarterback and maybe for that second year. But once you have to pay him and you have to decide whether or not that person's a $50 million player, and then you have to start making roster decisions around it, yeah, you better be damn sure that those guys are the guys you can build around.
So let me ask you this. If I took the top 10 quarterbacks in the league and took them all and put them in Jalen Hurts' situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many of them still win the Super Bowl?
Wait, say that again?
So Jalen Hurts is number 9.
Mm-hmm.
If I took the other 8 quarterbacks they have above them and put them in Jalen Hurts' situation, do they win the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Patty's not winning?
I mean, like, we're going to talk about the guys who've already done it. Like,
No. I'm not talking.
So forget Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes.
So we're saying Josh Allen's not going to win?
Josh Allen's on a good team.
But if you put him with a Saquon Barkley, I mean, James Cook is nice, but he's not Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
Josh Allen didn't have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
He also doesn't have to face Patrick Mahomes in that situation.
Right.
So, like, that's the other part. It's like you're not in the better conference.
Well, he would, but he would just be
in the Super Bowl. But like it would have
to
be.
But I would say Josh Allen could get it done. I would say
Lamar could get it done. I would say Baker.
Lamar's got that team. Lamar's got that team.
Yeah.
Lamar has the same team.
I like Eagles receivers better than the Ravens, but go ahead.
Okay, and I like Lamar running for 800 yards more than I like Jalen Hurts.
I don't think. Yeah, all those guys I think are like.
All those guys are gonna win.
I'm talking about like. Do you think like if you put Jared Goff on that team, if you put Justin Herbert on the team, if you put Tua on that team? Those are the questions. Like the other guys, the guys who are established, I think it's boring. Like, of course, if they had everything perfect around them, they probably can win the Super Bowl.
But I'm just saying is that credit to them because the structure around their quarterback makes that possible. There are certain situations, quarterback situations in this league, where the only guy that could do that is on that team.
Well,
so for example, Joe Burrow. There's not a whole bunch of quarterbacks you can put in that situation and expect success. There's not.
With the line issues? Like,
yes.
He's got the best receiving tandem maybe in the league, though.
Oh, okay, but that dude
he's
elite.
Who, Burrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So if you put him in that Eagles team,
all of a sudden he's
no, but I'm saying there's certain situations.
Other quarterbacks who have done what you've done, you've been saying like he's been riding off of one season for a long time in his career because that's really the truth.
Pretty much.
Okay, but so which one is it?
What do you mean?
Well, like, do you think?
No, I still think no. I still think he's elite, but I'm just saying that they given a lot of credit to Joe Burrow and turning it around, and I would say it's more about the infrastructure around Joe Burrow is why they're not having success. Yeah. It's not Joe Burrow.
Be nice if everybody got that benefit of the doubt. I know Udo doesn't get that benefit of the doubt.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't because his offensive line is.
Yeah, and also he doesn't know how to not use his head like a battering ram.
I mean, Joe Burrow gets banged up too.
Not like Tua.
Huh?
No, not like Tua. Tua, you can't. If I were to ask 100 people, Family Feud style, who's the most injury prone quarterback in the league? 90 of the answers is
Tua. And that's because his are mostly.
Let's see here.
I mean, if you look at the number of games that have been played by quarterbacks since Tua started, there's a lot of quarterbacks that miss more games than Tua.
I don't think after this point, after last year and missing 7 more games, I would doubt that.
He misses the most games, but I don't know if he gets hit the most, bro.
Dak Prescott
he hits himself.
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott gets beat up.
Joe Burrow. Who else missed a lot of time?
Kyler Murray.
Up until last year, Lamar had missed more games.
Dude, okay, but here's the difference with those guys. Those guys actually have like injuries where it's like, hey, it's a leg. Tua's head injuries, like he was sitting on the sidelines being like, oh, I could have been fine. I went to Disney on Ice the next day. But you are in a position with him where like anytime he does get dinged, you have to treat it like it's a month injury.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2024, Kirk Cousins was the quarterback most frequently hit, averaging 7.7 hits per game, followed by Joe Flacco, then Andy Dalton.
Flacco don't count. Yes. Take Flacco off the list.
So a lot of
when you're 67 years old, you can't move.
Other quarterbacks who faced a significant number of hits included one Aaron Rodgers, Geno Smith, Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Bo Nix. Now, the last 3 were rookies, so I can understand that they hold the ball too long. But
is this just for like what season totals or like what is this? Yeah, what are you referring? This is so last year hits,
right?
Yeah, but Tua missed 6 games. Why would he be up on top of those numbers?
Well, what we're saying is, he doesn't get hit a lot. I mean, he doesn't get hit as many times as the other quarterbacks, but when he gets hit, he gets knocked out.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what it is. The other guys, they still stay in the game and they continuously get hit. So, it's not his fault. But
I mean, it's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
But it's not his fault.
I mean, it kind of is his fault.
I mean, can May I add a bit of perspective to this?
Yeah, sure.
Like, you have no idea what hit is going to cause that. You're not thinking about it. It happens. Everybody says, why doesn't he, play safer, or why doesn't he try to avoid that?
Yeah, literally since he's been in college. Like
you don't know
that.
that he's not. I just think that sometimes.
Do you remember the play that he got hurt on Thursday Night Football?
Oh, when he just hit.
Yeah. You thought that was a smart play by him?
Like going into Damar Hamlin's heart.
Yeah, you thought that was wise by him when they were down 21.
Like, all right, like, you make it sound like
yes
no, it's not smart, but you're making it sound like he's not thinking about that during the game.
That's the problem.
You're not. It's when you're playing, the hardest thing to do is think like that. It's hard. You're trying to win a football game.
Okay, well, when you've been as injured as he has,
I get all that, but I'm telling you, every time I've played hurt, right, and I get on that field, sometimes I'll go do something and I'm like, oh crap, ouch. Like you're just playing, and I know people want him to be more careful, but when you're in a game that you're trying to win, that thought process is not in your head. It's not. Like, I understand people would be okay with Tua just throwing the ball away. But I would say, if it's December, they're playing Buffalo, and it's 3rd and 2 in the 4th quarter, and Tua could try to scramble and get the first, and he throws it away, people ain't going to understand that. They're not.
Yeah, well, in that rare scenario that you're talking about, I guess.
But here's the thing. As a player, you always think like that. That I can get the first and help my team.
Okay. Players don't think about things in game time scenario. Like, guys don't know when to run and bounce, keep the clock going. Like, a lot of this. Yes. Okay, these are parts of the game.
Yeah,
like,
I understand
that guys have to understand.
To not try and get the first down in the heat of the battle. Okay, that's a hard thing to like.
If you want to say in the heat of the battle, in those scenarios, fine, I'll give it to you. When it's not the heat of the battle and the game is over, that's not heat of the battle.
Okay, all right. I'm never gonna be mad at a player for trying. Like it's like we want a guy to give everything he has. And then we're gonna say, except in these situations, then it's okay to protect.
He's a special case, man. Like I'm sorry to tell you, that is what it is with him.
He's still an athlete and a competitor.
But he's an athlete with different circumstances.
You were that first. You've always been that.
He's an athlete with different circumstances. He is.
It doesn't matter. He's an athlete.
How can you say I don't understand this. How could you say it doesn't matter? Because we're gonna sit here if it happens again, and he's gonna be out for a month, and he could be sitting here and be like, I seem fine. But you want to know something? It doesn't matter because it's going to be the 4th time it's happened in his career.
I understand.
So, like, how can you say it doesn't matter? Because you want to know something? If he doesn't play, they're cooked.
Listen, I understand everything you're saying, okay? But I'm telling you that all these players that go onto the field were competitors first. That means they have it in their DNA to do everything that they possibly can to win the football game. And it's hard to go into a situation and then say, oh, but not this time.
How many times does it have to happen before you say not that time? But how many times does it have to happen, Leroy? Like, everything you're saying, I'm not disagreeing with, but you see what you're doing is you're ignoring his past and the consequences of his career already.
Yeah.
It's like, and at what point when he's had all of these things happen to him, do you have to adjust? Because plenty of guys they don't want to take as many hits anymore. They get rid of the ball quicker. Tom Brady did it. So, like, why is this any different of a circumstance?
Let me see if I can. I'll use an example, right? What you're saying right now, if I replace Tua with the name Jimmy Butler, and we've had the conversations about he's getting older, he don't want that contact no more, so he doesn't get the layup, he doesn't go into the paint and get, the free throw attempts he normally gets because that contact is catching up to him, right? And I would say when we see that during the course of a game and all the things that we're talking about, it looks like he's not giving effort, right? Even though it could be a situation where it's catching up to him. It just doesn't look like the same type of effort. I would say this. I would agree with everything you're saying if when we get to that moment in a game and it's 3rd and short and Tua throws it away instead of tries to get the first. You think nobody's going to say anything? You think everybody's going to be okay with that?
I don't know. I'm sure not everybody's going to be okay with it.
No,
Will I understand it? Yeah, totally.
No, but if it means your team, because keep in mind, these plays add up. And then the results aren't wins. And you think about those moments in the game where Tua threw it away.
What do you think is more likely? How many games? Let me ask you this. What's more likely? If the Dolphins' record is not because he made some dumb play and was unavailable, you think that's gonna? You think that valor is gonna be there?
What is a dumb play? Like,
if he is going out there, putting himself in harm's way, and is going to try and take on a linebacker, like remember when he threw an interception against the Rams?
Oh yeah,
and threw his head into the linebacker.
Yeah, that
because he
dumb.
has the awareness of a billy goat.
I agree with you. That is stupid.
That's literally all he does all the time.
All right.
I love. I'm saying this is a guy who's a fan of Tua, but like I'm doing this for the betterment of Tua. Stop doing that.
So,
and by the way, he's not good at using his body physically. He's not good at it. He's throwing his like his head is all looking like a like a slinky
bobblehead.
Yeah, dude.
So I would say if Tua plays and is healthy for 14 full games, they make the playoffs.
But like 14 full games.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be that's the Teron Armstead.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Because Teron Armstead played, but he wasn't healthy.
Okay, but like just giving a guy so we're chalking up. Hey, missed 3 games.
No, I'm just you asked for a number. I gave you a number.
I'm trying to be.
I would like him to play all the games. I'm trying to be. Yeah, I would like him to too, but I'm being realistic about it. If I would have just come out here and say Tua's going to play all the games, you're going to say based on what?
No, I'm not saying based on what.
Okay.
Based on what if he would stop throwing his head like he's Sonic the Hedgehog into people?
I get what you're saying, but you're asking a competitor not to compete.
I'm asking the franchise quarterback who's had a history of concussion issues to do things a little bit differently because what he's been doing has not been working.
I know, but all right.
Sorry, them's the breaks.
Okay.
Different rules.
Okay.
It happens.
All right.
Take a break. Back after this.
This fall, the
Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Vlad with us here today. JFig, she's hobnobbing. I don't know what she's doing.
She's teaching.
I know. I'm just messing
We
with
had
her.
an interesting conversation.
What's that?
She had a granola bar in her hand, and she had to go use the bathroom.
Defeats the purpose. Why don't you wait for the granola
so
bar?
I'm like, you better not bring that granola bar in the bathroom.
Yeah, you got to find a place.
Because remember Dan said he was at the urinal one time and Stugatz walked in with a sandwich and put the sandwich in his mouth and took a leak.
I could see that. I could see that.
And he was like,
That's very Stugatz.
Yeah.
By the way, the Marlins won yesterday. They beat the Padres 3-2 to win the series. Sandy, one of his best outings of the season.
You picked the wrong guy to hit a home run.
No, we mentioned Jesus Sanchez too. I saw a lot of people though did hit me and they said I just took Ramirez to get a hit. I had somebody say, "Hey, your parlay did lead me to a win." I had another guy who took Jesus Sanchez. Oh, hello, granola bar.
I hope you didn't.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
All right. You didn't leave a granola bar, did you?
No, why would
Okay.
I do that?
And
That's so
wait,
gross.
let me show you how ridiculous she is.
Hmm?
She goes, we walked that way. I have to use the bathroom really bad. So I walk down there. I'm talking to Dee Dee, trying to give her the lay of the land of the snacks.
Yep.
Right. Healthy.
By the way, the snacks suck now.
Yeah, they do. And I go heading back this way, and she's dancing. She's doing the pee-pee dance. Right? Yes, because she has to go, but she wants to talk to Lupe. So she's like that. I'm like, are you serious?
6
Wait a
years
minute.
old?
Yes.
So time out.
I
Let
went
me
over
ask-
there. I said hi to Lupe. We were talking, and then I'm
Why not?
like,
Talk to her post P.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that's my point.
do women have to greet each other and have a conversation before
listen.
Don't y'all all go
when-
to the bathroom
at
together?
the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was I going to tell her? Come to
I
the
think that's
bathroom
usually
with
at a
me?
restaurant. I feel
Or
that's
a club.
Club.
Yeah,
Or a
yeah,
club.
Yeah. Well, you feel
I'm glad
better
that-
now?
I'm glad that we got that out of the way. Yes, I do feel better now, you know.
Based on our conversation last segment, you got Tua, Vlad. This was Tua yesterday. He talked about this topic of protecting himself and how he's got to do a better job. And let's hope he heeds
I
his
would
own
say
advice.
the first thing is it's a mindset thing for me. Like I've said in previous interviews, you know, is this the right thing to do in the heat of the moment where I got to make a split decision on should I go for the first down? Should I not? Should I, do this on fourth down? Should I not? And then given the circumstances, right? Is it to go to the playoffs? Is it to win a must-win game? You got to throw all of those in there. But I think the most important thing is, I gotta be more selfless instead of being selfish. And I'm thinking this is what the guys want from me. Well, I don't know that because I haven't talked to them about what do you expect from me to do in that situation. So to cut everything out, it's slide, just get off the field, give yourself another opportunity. And if that opportunity doesn't avail, you got the next week to go out there and prove yourself or prove to your team that wasn't what it was. So, yeah, I would say it's a mindset thing for this offseason. I would say the first thing is it's a mindset thing for me.
As a fan, I don't want to hear my quarterback talking like that. That sounds crazy.
Damn, this guy can't win.
He can't win. He can't win.
Like yesterday,
He can't win.
Yesterday,
I
I'm giving
know.
him props.
He can't win.
I know, but wait. You want your quarterback saying, if can't get it this week, get him next week.
Live to fight another day.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we want him to do?
I'm with. I cannot be happier hearing that from Tua.
Until you're losing.
No, I'm so happy
You
to.
see what I'm saying?
Now listen, I just want to say this. I'm going to be very clear on this.
It sounded. Listen,
No,
I
want to
know
be very
what he's saying. It sounded weird coming from a team you root for and they're one of their best players. It sounds weird, even though I understand it. I understand everything he's saying. I understand where he's trying to get.
Mhm.
I'm just saying that if after a game, if somebody asks him, why didn't you do this? He goes, live to get him next week.
Live to fight another day.
You do. a fan base that has been talking about not winning a playoff game in over 25 years is going to accept that?
I think they would because
Okay.
the counter to that.
We're all watching Zach Wilson for 6
No,
weeks.
I'm just
That's
saying,
the counter.
Wait,
That's great.
That's the
wait,
counter.
Wait. I'm just saying we're talking about how important it is for this team to get off to a good start.
Mhm.
If there are moments in a game, we're not going to be thinking, we can get them next week. At least we got Tua healthy.
Just live to fight another day.
Oh, okay. We're saying
I can be Tua's press secretary on this. If this happens, if this crazy scenario that you're talking about happens, where they lose a game because Tua threw it away
he pulled the Aaron Rodgers.
he was afraid to get hit.
Right.
I'm going to go right up next to Tua at the podium. All right. And I'm going to unveil like a scroll, a photo of Tim Boyle.
Wow.
And I'm going to be like, this is what you would have had for the next month. And everybody's gonna be like, he's right.
No,
listen.
Leroy,
Here's
after
the thing.
6 years.
I understand all of this. But it's something inside of me, down inside of me that has dealt with fans.
Okay.
And
Tobin,
I'm saying,
he doesn't get it.
fans ain't gonna be cool with that.
Leroy, this fan base will be cool with that after they've seen what's happened over the last 5 seasons.
Skylar Thompson, Snoop Huntley.
Yes.
Mikey Blanco.
Mike White.
Mikey Blanco.
Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Listen. I understand what everybody's saying, and I'm not mad at you for that. I'm just saying, when your team is not winning, that becomes a little more difficult to accept. And if it should happen,
look, TMP. I mean, like, look, if it's
what's TMP?
Time and place.
Time and place.
Come on.
Oh my God.
You don't know the Tobinisms
His
yet?
face
Yeah,
so
like-
quick when he said that.
What?
But for the most part, I want to be safe. Quite
Right.
frankly, he's a little too thin for me.
Okay, listen. If it's
I like chubby Tua.
He lost his weight again?
Listen.
He looks actually. He just look. He
No, he looks in good shape.
He looks in really good shape. Actually,
Okay.
just kind of like a good in between.
Man body. Man body coming
He
around.
looks in tremendous
Right.
shape.
Where man body is basically this. You lose that pudginess. Like when I first got into the league, even though I was in shape,
Thank
I
you
had
so
that
much for
like
letting
kind
me
Yeah,
of
I
know
don't
what
need
that
the
means.
hand gesture.
little pud, and then when my man body came in, it was muscle, right?
What was the hand gesture you just did?
You're gonna make him do it again. Now
oh.
it's just worse. What was that?
Pudge, the pudge.
Please.
Hey yo. We'll take a break. Mix things up on the other side. the mixed bag. But first, we'll let you guys know, for the fans of Zach Brown, if you guys want to go see him at the Sphere in Las Vegas this December, we got a contest for you. It's easy to enter. All you got to do is log on to the Odyssey app and listen to WQAM for 1 hour, and then you're entered. But you can do it every day. So, like, every day you can get an entry. All you got to do is listen to us on the Odyssey app. You log into the Odyssey app, you listen to us for an hour, boom, you got another entry. The winner gets round-trip airfare to Vegas, 2 tickets to see Zach Brown, and a 2-night stay at the Venetian Resort in Las Vegas, which is directly connected to the Sphere. Don't miss out. Log on to the Odyssey app now. It's a national contest. For more info, go to odyssey.com/Zach. That's odyssey.com/ZAC. Special thanks to Messina Touring Group. So check that on out. All right, let's get to the mixed bag here today. NFL is hot and heavy right now. We are rolling with a bunch of stuff. And first off, let us hear from the man we like to call Cam Ward. He is got absolutely no competition. Absolutely no competition in Tennessee. But this is him on thinking that they could be pretty damn good this year, year one.
Everything is always measured off a win or a loss. Practice is 80 plays a day. That's a whole game. We were mid in practice today offensively. But, it's first day. You get better every day. We just got to, try and just repeat, and not stay the same, just try to get better. But we got a talented group of receivers, tight ends as well, and running backs who can, make plays in the check down game and in the run game. So, just the pieces that we have, I think we're one of the top, we're capable of being one of the top offenses in the league. Everything is always measured off a win or a loss.
There you go. That confidence from Cam Ward doesn't go anywhere.
Is it true Cam's backup is Tim Boyle?
I believe it is, yes. I don't know how he keeps getting gigs. It's crazy.
Hey, I'm telling you, the greatest gig in the National Football League
Backup quarterback.
is backup quarterback. Those are the guys that end up being coaches.
Until you have to.
Till you got to play.
Yeah.
And you'll keep your job with a team as long as you don't have to play.
Steve DeBerg, baby.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, no.
Me?
Don't do this to me again.
What happened to my guy? What's wrong with his toe?
Dade South has broken the news.
What
I
is
just checked on TMZ. Hulk Hogan
died?
Dead.
Oh, no.
What?
Hulk Hogan
Why are
has died.
these icons off?
Yeah,
Ozzy and Hulk Hogan.
I'm still not over Ozzy, so that's why.
Yeah, it happened in 3 today. This week.
It did.
Theo, Ozzy, and Hulk.
Hulk Hogan, TMZ reports wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died at 71 years old. Medics were dispatched to his home in Clearwater, Florida, early Thursday morning, with operators stating it was related to cardiac arrest.
Oh, man. I just saw him last year.
It's amazing. Ozzy was what, 76?
Yeah.
Yep.
That dude lived a life.
Prince of Darkness, man. I'm really hurt by this.
But I mean, they say even when he did the show, he was on some stuff.
No, he apparently got off his medication, so he wasn't hazy or anything, and he was able to sing and like take in all the experience because he knew he was gonna. That was like his last show, for real.
Crazy.
Wow.
All right, well, Hulk Hogan.
Wow, I just saw him last year at the Flanagan's.
He did an appearance?
Yeah, he was promoting his Real American beer, and he was at the Flanagan's on University in University in Sheridan. Yeah.
Javi says Jimmy Hart said he was in very bad health like 2 days ago. I think there was like, was he in a coma recently, or rumors that he was in a coma? Anyway, Hulk Hogan.
Wow.
He is no longer with us. Anyway,
jeez.
Back to the mixed bag seamlessly. Jalen Ramsey, he's a Steeler now. And he says that he is looking forward to playing for a storied franchise.
I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that has to do with this organization. Obviously, this is a storied franchise. I haven't, obviously, I won a Super Bowl, love my time with the LA Rams, but I can't necessarily say that I played for like a storied franchise like this yet. So this is very exciting for me. I'm just embracing all of it, really. I'm excited. I'm excited for
there you go.
That's when you think about what are the storied franchise, you would have to say Steelers, Cowboys.
49ers.
Packers.
I think the Dolphins
Bears.
at one time were a storied franchise. I think that story has
70s, 80s.
The story has taken a dark turn over the last 25 years.
Bears are a storied franchise.
Bears.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. All
They're
right.
just an old story.
I mean, it's an old story, but
I mean, do you think of
hold on.
Do you think of the Patriots?
This is
as
what
a
I would say
storied
though.
franchise?
If the Bears are a storied franchise, the Dolphins should be a storied franchise because the Bears have been living off that 85 Super Bowl shuffle, just like the Dolphins living off that 72.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Storied franchise also include players who you identify with the franchise. Like the Bears haven't won anything since '85.
So Butkus and Sweetness.
But Butkus, Harris, Sweetness, those.
I see what you're saying.
So Zonk Marino.
After Marino,
the Grease Man.
After Marino's been
Marino.
I know it's been a bad story, but the Bears haven't done anything.
Okay, but then after the '85 Bears, who do you associate with?
Rex Grossman,
Urlacher,
Cutler.
Urlacher. Yeah, but I could do that with Zach Thomas, JT.
Yeah,
Hall of Famers.
But Urlacher stayed.
Urlacher is the only Hall of Famer.
He stayed a Bear.
And the return guy.
I think it,
and Devin Hester.
So think about that. So
maybe there's a dusty storied franchise wing of the storied franchises, and that's where the Bears and Dolphins are.
You mean the older?
Yeah, older.
Right.
Be like, and over
Is
there.
Kansas City now a storied franchise?
Then you have to. If you say Kansas City, then you have to say New England.
Well, the only reason why Kansas City had a storied franchise in the 70s with what's that guy?
I feel
Hank Stram.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like you have to have some ancient history because that's
what I'm saying. You have to be like the team.
Then if that's the case, the
Dolphins,
Raiders.
The Raiders are a storied franchise.
Yeah. The Raiders.
Like the Heat are an elite franchise in
Dolphins
basketball, but I wouldn't kid it.
They haven't been around long
enough.
enough.
Storied franchise because they're not old enough.
Miami Dolphins are a storied franchise.
Okay.
If we're counting the Bears, I think
we just count as franchises. They're a storied franchise.
Not according to Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. That's him just taking a shot. You know what? Also, being identifiable. Like you see the Dolphins teal uniform, you know that's a Dolphin. Like
it's the best uniform,
right? So the same way with the Bears, same thing with the Raiders, the silver and black. Like it's identifiable.
The silver, the Raiders.
You know, the Commanders was a storied franchise.
Are the Giants a storied franchise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
you got legends, LT, you got Parcells, you have
who's not a storied franchise then?
The Philadelphia
Jaguars,
the Eagles.
We come up with 10 storied franchises. I feel like that club is not.
You don't say you don't think the Eagles
Jets are not a storied franchise. The Bills aren't a storied franchise. The Vikings aren't a storied franchise. What the Bills do? Other than lose 4 in a row, what they do?
They haven't won. They did the same thing. The Vikings did the same thing 4 in a row.
Oh, they no storied franchise. No.
I think I don't know. I think maybe we were.
How about the Colts?
No.
Because you go
which
back
one?
to
Baltimore?
Bobby United.
Yeah, which one?
The Colts.
Johnny? That's Baltimore. Ravens kind of.
Are the Raiders a storied franchise?
Raiders? Not the Ravens. Raiders.
The Raiders.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
Silver and black, bro. You can't. That's
they've had a lot. I know, but they've been more known as a joke.
Yeah,
lately.
but still,
So
no matter where you go, the silver and black.
Yeah, but that feels like you're just making the storied franchises now old franchises.
The Cowboys are a storied franchise.
I feel like storied franchise has to be like good and kind of kept it because the Steelers, I would say the Steelers are the most relevant good, but were also good back then and have wins in this era too.
Right.
But
and if that's the case, then Green Bay don't count because I remember when I first got into the league, somebody for punishment say I'm gonna trade your ass to Green Bay.
Yeah, but you got a story because of Lombardi.
Yeah, the trophy's named after him.
So you automatically
because I feel like on the Raiders count, like then the Lions a storied franchise?
No.
They're just old losers.
They got a lot of Hall of Famers though.
I understand.
But they haven't won nothing. You have to win as well. Like you have to have a title in your franchise to be a storied franchise. Actually, win multiple titles.
Is anybody in the NFC South a storied franchise?
No.
What between
Falcons, Saints, Bucks, Panthers?
No, Falcons fans don't. Come on, no.
No.
Cardinals?
No.
Cardinals? Are the Cardinals a storied franchise?
No,
I don't think so.
No, they've been to St. Louis and Arizona.
No.
Mm-mm.
You looking? He's looking.
I'm trying to because I feel like we have more storied franchises than non-storied franchises.
I think we have like 10
Broncos. So the Broncos a storied franchise?
No,
they're not a storied franchise.
Nope.
No. But,
Elway?
That's it.
Okay, and Eldway and Shay. Name me.
I feel like that's a big deal.
What you gonna say? Rulon Jones, Carl Mecklenburg. Tommy Jackson? Is what you're gonna tell me? Dennis,
but then
Steve
you're saying,
Atwater?
okay, but then to go back to your
hey,
Chiefs, but then to go back to your
when
Chiefs.
them linebackers
So like,
were
when
there.
do the Chiefs become a storied franchise? Do we
Steve's
have to
The
wait?
Chiefs
No,
have
they-
won the championship
they become-
before
They've won.
Patrick Mahomes.
They become.
They have been winners. Like if you look at the records of the Kansas City Chiefs, they won 12, 13 games every year, even when I was playing.
Okay, so let me just get this straight. I'm gonna go by division, and you're gonna tell me storied or not storied because I want to get a total count, and then we have to decide if we have to whittle this down.
Okay.
Okay.
Bills, no.
No.
Dolphins,
No. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
yes. Okay. Patriots,
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. You can't. win-
Jets.
No.
No.
All right, then we're going to the North. Bengals,
No.
Browns.
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, because they've been a
Just
they-
because of Jim Brown?
No, because of them being so bad. They're a storied franchise.
They're a
Really?
that gets you to be a storied
Wow.
franchise.
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna let this Jets fan
No.
sit here and trash.
No.
Wait, he said they storied because they've been so bad.
No.
He's got a good point.
What the hell?
I was
Like,
just-
what the hell have your team been?
That was just a cheap point right there. That was just a
I
cheap
like it.
point.
Give him a point.
I would say storied. Well, because keep in mind,
For
Here.
Vlad.
if you're gonna do that and say no, but Jim Brown, they won championships back then.
All right, fine.
So
I'll count the
I'll
points.
no, don't count them.
Okay.
I
No,
would
we're
say
not
don't
counting
count
them. No,
We're
you
not
know
counting
what? I'm not counting them for the simple fact this is a new Browns organization.
Okay, Steelers, yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Steelers,
Ravens,
yes.
No. Ravens are not a
it's a
storied
newer
franchise.
franchise.
No,
No.
they haven't even. They won
30 years.
They won 2, right?
They've won 2.
2 in 30 years.
Still not storied.
And they wait. So let me wait, Vlad.
Mm-mm.
From the time
They
They're-
kind of remind me of
wait.
the Heat. They're like
no,
the Heat.
from the time they've
Mm-mm.
gotten into
Mm-mm.
the league,
Mm-mm.
right?
Mm-mm.
They have been more storied than Pittsburgh.
That's great.
Well, that's why I compare them to the Heat. Like the Heat are only, 37 years old now, and
Right.
the Ravens are 30. So but they have the most. So I consider the Heat an elite franchise. The Heat a storied franchise.
Elite franchise Ravens. Yes, that's a great
But
a
not
great
storied.
term, but they're not
storied.
storied. You can
So
be
how many
elite.
years before we can?
I feel like you need 50.
I think you need 50.
Okay, all right. Okay, if that's the rules, then
All right, Titans, no.
No,
Colts,
no. The nickname is great, but with Baltimore, that was something. Indy, what? Because of Peyton?
but it's still the same franchise.
No, it's different.
All right, so you're gonna say no.
No,
All
so
right,
Jags, Texans out.
No.
Yeah.
You guys are saying no to the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm saying no to the Broncos, bro.
Leroy,
I'm saying they're not storied. They might be an elite franchise.
I'm gonna
They're
say
not
no.
storied.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree.
Chiefs, Raiders. You say yes.
Yes.
Chiefs, Raiders, yes.
So
Chiefs,
we got
Raiders,
5.
yes.
Chargers.
Hell no.
No, even though I remember as a kid
I'm so-
watching one of the greatest playoff games ever with
Yeah,
Kellen
Miami
Winslow
versus
Sr.
that was great.
I've never had more fun in July Sports Talk, by the way.
Yeah.
I love this.
I love this.
I love
Like,
this.
I think you ever see the man getting excited about this.
He
own
loves
show?
it.
I love it.
He loves it. Okay.
Cowboys,
Yes.
Yes.
Giants,
Yes.
Yes.
Eagles.
So they haven't won a Super Bowl.
Elite
till-
franchise.
Elite, but not.
Elite,
Not
not
storied.
storied.
Yeah,
not
because
storied.
they've only won Super Bowls recently.
They've won 2.
Yeah, recently.
Right.
Commanders / Redskins.
Yes. If you
Yeah,
if you add the second
when,
part,
when you associate them with
They got
one
some
of the
real
best,
bad years though in these.
But-
in these
but
in
they
these
they
had-
got the
years.
Joe Gibbs year, man.
the Joe Gibbs years.
And they got nicknames.
Yep.
Yeah. They you have to have nicknames too, like
I don't know though. It's so like here's the thing. This is why storied elite gets messed up. The Eagles are old, but don't like they're isn't their success comparable with the Commanders? We're just going old Commanders success. Like I feel like the Commanders are in, the Eagles got to be in.
Do you want to know what AI overview thinks?
No, I want to finish our list first, and then we
Okay.
will get that answer.
Okay.
I don't need AI's help. We have too much help with AI.
Eagles elite. If we're combining Commanders
Seems
and
silly to put
and-
Washington in.
because
And
I
not
don't
the
want to put the
Eagles.
whole then you know what we're gonna
I
say?
know. I think that's
the
that-
whole NFC East is storied franchise.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that the story franchise division?
I think it might be. Well,
because they're
Is that
like
an East
they're
Coast
OGs.
bias?
They're OGs. We're confusing OG with story,
Yeah.
right?
No disrespect to the Eagles, but
No
I'm not-
disrespect. but
I'm not. I don't think they're storied.
okay.
I don't think they're storied.
I
I'm
think
overruled.
the Giants.
But you're putting Commanders in.
Here's what I would
am
say.
putting that,
When you talk about their
I put the
franchise,
Eagles before the
when I
Commanders.
talk about
I forget the
when I
80s,
talk
man.
about the franchise, I can go back to the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s and talk about their history.
And Joy's right. Remember, Doug Williams was the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl, and that was with the Washington
Storied.
Native Americans at that time. So therefore, yeah, that's storied. Going with the Commanders /
Are you putting Commanders in, Leroy?
Yeah, I am, because like when you go back to like Riggins and who's the wide receiver?
Art Monk, Gary Clark.
Yeah, like you Green,
Ricky
like
Sanders.
We're up to 8 storied franchises.
And then you, bro, and then they have a nickname that is classic. The Hogs.
Bears?
Yes.
That's not Bears.
You can't talk about the NFL without mentioning
George
Bears.
Hollis, baby.
That's 9. Lions, no.
No.
Vikings?
No.
Never won a Super Bowl.
No one Super Bowl.
Packers?
Yes.
That's 10.
The NFC South, no.
Nobody in the South.
Nobody in the South. Both South divisions, no.
And the West, we got Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks,
Niners. That's it. We only have 11. We have only
That's a third of the league almost.
So that's not that much.
I mean, when you talk about storied franchises, you talk about longevity and you talk about.
But I felt like we just made them like I feel like there has to be story. The only old franchises that we kept out are the Vikings and Lions, basically.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, oh yeah, and the Eagles are out. Like, I don't know if I like these rules.
So when they promote games, right? Some of these teams, that's all they talk about, right? Is that the fact that these teams have been around for so long and the success that they've had in the past.
I don't know if the Dolphins.
If I had to drop,
they are, bro.
If I had to drop
perfect season
here, yeah. Damn, dude, look how far back you got. They've been to one Super Bowl since.
Who?
Dolphins?
Dolphins?
That's not storied.
Who? Dolphins?
They may be the flimsiest one in this club.
No, they're not.
They
bro.
may be, Vlad. They may be.
Hello, back-to-back Super Bowls.
Right, we got
the most winning.
Were you wait?
Most winning coach.
Were you even alive?
Hootie was.
I wasn't even a gleam in my daddy's eye, but guess what? That's what being a legacy. That's what being a storied franchise is. It's legacy.
All right, we'll take a break. JFig will give us the AI answer on who is considered the storied franchises.
You really like this.
I love this, yes, but I think we're being a little too generous. I think some people got kicked out.
No,
I think they do. I feel like storied franchises. I feel like needs to be single digits. I think I think some people got to get bounced from the club, Vlad.
All right, we'll see. We'll
take
see
a break.
Back
after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy back with you here, 560 WQAM.
I wonder if this song came out today, how many people would be offended?
That's a good point.
It's just like everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Like just back then when that song came out, nobody made nothing of it. It's a fun song.
It's a bop.
Fun song.
Yeah. And if it came out now, you know somebody would be on TV.
So it's saying it's a bop. It's hysterical.
It is, dude.
It is a bop.
And then who would have thought Steven Tyler did kind of look like a grandma at some point?
Yeah, look like a lady.
Yeah.
Who would ever think that guy created a beautiful lady, a beautiful girl like that?
Especially in The Rock, because they wore makeup.
Oh yeah,
definitely has the looks of her mother.
Let us get to our headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. At Doral Volkswagen, choose from over 300 new Volkswagen models in stock with the Teague, Taos, and Atlas. And remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. Miami Dolphins wrapped up day 2 of training camp today. We know yesterday Liam Eichenberg, he's out for weeks. Ifeatu Melifonwu, he's on the non-football injury list. They say it's not serious.
You know what they do? You want to tell you a trick?
Sure.
Okay. So everybody gets caught up on the PUP list or whatever. So if you can have 80 guys in your camp, you put 5 guys on the PUP, you can bring 5 more guys in. So now you have 85. So basically sometimes they put guys on the PUP, right? So they can get a look at some of these other guys. Then when they get to okay, we figured it out, they'll cut the guys, and then these guys mysteriously come off the PUP. Simple as that. More access to more players.
Darren Waller's still on the PUP.
Yeah,
he's coming back. Mike McDaniel.
You like that?
What?
The Darren Waller deal?
Well, no. I mean, the fact that he's coming back and then they putting him on the pup list.
It doesn't make
it's not. It's here. Being on the pup list the first week of camp is no big deal. It's just you can bring another guy in camp and that guy could just work out on the side. They do it to a lot of guys that, if they want him to get in shape or
would think that the new tight end, though, you would want him right
He hasn't played football in a year.
Don't you want him to get a little rapport with Tua?
You got plenty of time for that.
All right.
It's the first week. When's the first game of the season?
I believe that would be
11th?
September 7th. I believe September 7th.
7th. What? That's 6 weeks away. Relax. It's been the second day.
A week go by, no rapport. Aaron Brewer has not played the first 2 days of practice.
But why do you do that?
I just
you go out of your way. Like, is there do you have a little section in your brain that says "mess with Leroy" section?
Quite often. It's got its own department.
Right.
Jennifer,
yeah,
you looked up on AI what they consider the storied NFL franchises.
Correct.
How many did they give you?
A lot.
10.
So we were right. I bet you we have the same teams. Wait. We had 11,
Close.
right?
Yeah.
What team do they throw out?
Yes.
Because we have to. They throw out the Dolphins.
Yeah.
But I would say you have the wingers coach and
Shula.
yeah. That doesn't that kind of
It just feels like their story's been stained.
right. Okay, so we got all of them right.
Well, okay, I'm gonna.
Well,
go
let me.
through the
Yeah, I want to
list.
hear
I'm
what you
gonna
got.
go
Let me
through
see what
the
you
list.
got.
We have the Green Bay Packers,
Of
Okay.
course.
Chicago Bears,
Yep.
New York Giants,
Okay.
Yep.
Steelers,
Yep.
New England Patriots,
Yep.
Yeah.
49ers,
Yep.
Cowboys,
Yep.
Commanders,
Yeah.
Yep.
the LA Rams.
No.
I know.
No.
All right,
So who would we put in
who'd
before
they
we
kick-
put
who'd
in
they
the
kick
Rams?
out?
I put in the Fins before the Rams.
So they don't have the Chiefs?
It said they have played in multiple cities. The Rams have a long history in the NFL with a Super Bowl title and a reputation for exciting offenses.
So and they don't have Kansas City who
No.
have
No,
I'm telling you,
actually.
if you go look at year by year the Kansas City Chiefs,
I have one more.
they
by
got
the way.
more 12 and 13 win seasons than any team I've ever like.
Give me the last team.
Colts.
Oh, they do put the Colts in. Okay. They do put the Colts in.
I
Okay.
mean, you have two of the greatest quarterbacks to play the game.
So no
that played.
Dolphins.
So they go,
No
just
Dolphins,
think,
no
Johnny
Kansas
Unitas
City.
and Manning.
No Dolphins, no Chiefs.
Oh, wow. I ain't see the Colts. I'm trying to look for them, but
There's another website that has honorable mentions.
yeah.
The Giants, the Bears, and the Chiefs.
How can you?
Once again, not.
I don't think people
Miami.
realize how good the Chiefs have been over the years. They haven't won, but if you go look at the 90s,
It's market, bro. It's
okay.
It's about.
I got you.
It's about.
If you look at the Chiefs records in the 90s, they always had 10 plus wins.
Guess what he talked about. That's what it is. It's about, to me,
They were that team. They were, you know who they were back then?
Mm-hmm.
They were the Ravens. You know the Ravens are going to qualify for the playoffs. You know they're going to have a good record. You know they might even win their division. But until they get over the hump with Lamar Jackson, everybody, do you really take them serious?
I would say, all right, so Patriots, 6 Super Bowls, Steelers, 6 Super Bowls, 49ers, 5, Dallas, 5, Green Bay, 4, Giants, 4, Kansas City, 4. I think all of them are in the club.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you got the Raiders with 3.
The Raiders.
Yeah.
Dolphins have 2 or 3. 2?
2. 4 appearances.
Yeah.
Uh,
Luis Benito says, is there any way to punch AI in the face?
I mean, if you find out, let us know.
Mike McDaniel. What?
Oh, no, I'm just saying. If he said
That's
something,
just a reflex.
do we need to block off the rest of the
I
segment?
mean, we need some time. Yeah. I mean, we need some time to do what he's got to do. He talked about why practices are earlier. And this is what Mike McDaniel.
No, there's a lot of reasons that are very specific to this particular team and this particular training camp. You get used to a ramp up period in reps and stuff, and being able to do that, and really in the most vulnerable portion of camp, try to minimize some soft tissue a little bit, maybe avoid some some days where you're having to stop practice in the middle of things and go from grass cleats onto turf, weather stuff. And then, we also have some challenging things that I'm factoring in moving forward in the, within the preseason, where you have, we're going on the road and spending some time away and having some joint practices and, several competitive physical practices and games in a 10-day period. So we need all hands on deck. And then, by that point where we've gone on the road and we come back to Florida, we'll adjust the time, keep things fresh, and compete against the heat as we always do. So a lot of things at play. It was very, very thought out, and I'm excited for the lack of traffic. You're welcome.
So why he just say I'm doing earlier practice to avoid traffic? Why did I have to hear that a minute and a half diatribe?
Because
what was the question again?
Exactly.
Why are they practicing earlier?
Talking about what does road trips have to do with practicing early? That makes absolutely no sense.
I would say the hardest part of camp is the first 3 days, right? Maybe it's a little different now because they don't do 2-a-days.
Mm-hmm.
But that first 2-a-day,
you were upset.
You're sore. You are really sore. I don't care how much you work out. And then you got to fight through it.
Just got a lot of words.
Leroy, you upset that they don't do 2-a-days no more?
No, not at all.
Did you wish
when I got to Minnesota, we never did 2-a-days.
Oh. Because you mentioned it a lot. Like, it's as if, Belichick.
I'm just like, Belichick was like, oh my goodness.
Well,
We had, when Belichick took over the first week, we had like 6 guys retire. Now, they were all 35. We had the oldest. My rookie year, I know what getting old looks like, right? Because they went to 2 straight AFC championships before I got there. And the year I got there, we had a lot of 35 and 36-year-olds. And, well, they didn't.
Wow. Take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. Miami Dolphins are signing cornerback Cornell Armstrong to a 1-year deal.
Cornell, I got to tell you. He's black.
Why? Because of Nelly?
No, Cornell. I'm just saying. Cornell, that's,
You're making Tobin uncomfortable.
I'm just saying. There's certain names.
Such a matter of fact.
There's certain names.
You don't know that there's no intangible Cornells.
No, they go to Cornell. They don't. They're not named Cornell.
Well, who was that guy named after?
Nelly.
Cornell University was named after Nelly.
Oh, I just thought you were saying. I thought you were talking about the player, not the university.
Wait, no, go, pull it up.
I'm looking.
What's his name? Cornell what?
The guy who's the player.
I played against a guy, Cornell Lake.
Cornell University.
It wasn't named after a brother, clearly, but
no, what?
But yes, the player was
American philanthropist Ezra Cornell.
Last name.
He was
Ezra.
We already know his first name is Ezra.
Ezra.
Yeah,
that's about as tangible as they get. No, Ezra.
Tribe. He's from the tribe.
Yeah. So go.
Well, I don't have any intangible Cornells.
Let me see.
Google intangible Cornell.
No, I'm gonna pull it up.
Google intangible Cornell.
29 years old. He was drafted by the Dolphins.
Okay.
But has been kind of bouncing around. Played for the Texans, the Falcons, Raiders. So, all right. Well, welcome to the Fins, dude. Obviously a replacement there for Artie Burns, I'd imagine.
So, Santi Samuel Jr., just nobody's going to give him a call? I mean,
maybe they have given him a call.
Literally down the street.
I mean, his dad kind of his dad did call Chris Greer a jellyfish.
Well, I mean, you can't call him that, but jellyfish can hit you back and be like, hey, let bygones be bygones. Yeah.
They could. But
nope. It's all last names. Oh, Cornell West.
After Cornell West.
Yeah.
Brother.
American philosopher, political activist, and public intellectual known for his work, race, gender, and class. Cornell Campbell, Jamaican reggae, and ska singer.
Yeah, Cornell's a Yardie name.
Yeah.
That's a Yardie name.
Cornell Wilde, Hungarian American actor and filmmaker. Okay, that's the first one.
Cornell's right there with O'Neal.
Wait, I love the way Vlad is like spitting it out like AI.
No, like Cornell, you like I know Jamaicans like their first name is O'Neal, like their last name is a first name. So when you see Cornell, you kind of usually think of it as a last name, but some people use that as a first name.
Well, Cornell Armstrong is assigned to the Dolphins, so
okay.
More to the DB depth for this Dolphins team, special teams unit as well. By the way, speaking of intangibles, our sister station, Gifts Country, bringing back Stars and Strings. It's got Dirk Bentley, Dasha, Nate Smith, Zach Top, Hudson Westbrook. It's going to be at Hard Rock Live, the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino on November 6th. You want to know something? That's the word, boots. Text boots.
Spell it.
But the name of that song is Austin.
Austin, yeah.
Not Boots.
I think parenthetically, I think it's Boots.
No, it's Boots Stop Working or something like that.
No, I know what the song is, but I think the song is Austin, parenthetically, Boots.
Because somebody else has a song named Boots, so you have to change it up.
Boots. No, you can have the same name song.
Not really. They always change it up.
Many people have the same name song.
Text Boots to 20357. That's Boots to 20357. Tickets are on sale now. Starsandstrings.com. Stars and Strings supports Folds of Honor. For more information, go to WQM.com. It's a text contest. Message and data rates apply. Don't text and drive. Austin Jackson. You want to hear from him? Dolphins right tackle.
Did his boots stop working?
No, it did at one point last year because he got hurt. A lot of people coincide the Dolphins not being able to run the football with his injury. Because once he got hurt, No good at it anymore. And he actually said, the Dolphins stinking at running the football without me. That was kind of a compliment. So here's what Austin Jackson had to say about that.
Yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence to hear, people talk about me like that, when I went down, coaches included. I take a lot of pride in the run game, so I think feels good for me to see it pay off a little bit. Listen to everything my coach says in terms of how we're blocking the system, watch a lot of film to see how players play. So, yeah, I appreciate that a lot. It does give me confidence.
There you go. I mean, it's like, listen, I'm sorry you guys sucked, but kind of lets me know that no good without me. I like that.
Yeah. All right.
Confidence. He's also excited to show what the Dolphins is. This will make you happy. He's excited to show what the Dolphins can do in their run blocking. Here's a little bit more of what Austin Jackson had to say about the Dolphins and their run game.
You're going to see all types of blocking. I'm really excited for our run game this year, as well as our pass game, but most of our run game, just because that's kind of what we hang our hat on in this system. We're very proud of it. We're very proud of the techniques we use to block. And, we're looking forward for everybody, every concept we have.
What team he play with?
What do you mean, dude? He's just saying. Doesn't that make you happy? That's exactly what you wanted to hear.
No, that's what I want. Listen, that's what I want to
They're hanging their hat.
Hold on. I want to be very clear with this. That's what I want to see. That's not what I want to hear.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
There's nothing to see right now. Because I told you that.
Everybody talk a good game, but the true test of whether you're committed to the run game is if you're in your first two plays, you have 1 yard and 2 yards, and then you start airing it out.
The only person truly hanging their hat on the Dolphins is Zach Sealer, because he walks in with the cowboy hat, and then he's hanging his hat in his locker.
Oh, clearly he must didn't have his hat on the other day when he got dump trucked.
Ooh.
I think he was trying to build the kid's confidence.
Sure.
I don't believe it.
I think he was practicing like he ain't got no new contract.
He's like, oh yeah.
I don't know about
He's like, oh, he got me. Zach, what's wrong with you? Oh, what's wrong with me? Nothing. Just, being the 40th highest paid defensive tackle in the league. That's all. Nothing. But he's a man's man. He's not holding out.
Okay.
You could just see that. Man of principle, Zach Sealer.
You know what principle gets you? Nothing. Like I used to believe in all that. I used to believe in a guy, but you know what the team looks at that as? Oh, well, we ain't got to worry about him. He gonna show up because he's that kind of guy. So they just ignore him. You know who gets the money?
The whiners.
Yes, the Karens. If you go about it if you go about it like Karen, you get your contract. If you try to be a company guy and go at it like a professional, they'll ignore you. That is a fact. It's the league that did it to you. It's your team that did it to you. I don't blame you for it because this should have been done long before now. So you get what you get.
Well, maybe his agent's trying to convince him, but he's like, I can't do it. Handshake.
No, you ain't going to do that. Because you know what the team will tell you. They will tell you and lie right to your face and say, hey, listen, this is what we got going on. We're going to get to you. Just come in and play. Yeah. Ask his buddy Christian Wilkins. Like, he's talking to Christian Wilkins. And
well, Christian Wilkins,
exactly.
This was pointed out yesterday by Omar Kelly. Christian Wilkins did a move when his last year was he practiced for the first 3 weeks and then he stopped practicing.
Of the season?
No, camp.
Okay, yeah.
And then
because it wasn't going.
He waited till the season started.
Right. The problem was
maybe Christian Wilkins.
They told him, here's what they tell you. Let me tell you you want me to tell you how this works? And you've heard it publicly at times, right? What do they say? We're not talking about contracts with somebody who's not here. So they get you to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a certain period of time, you realize they just wanted me here. They're not going to do anything.
Right.
Then you got to make another move.
Seems silly because the agent's supposed to talk. It doesn't matter if he's there or not.
I'm telling you, you'll be amazed at some of the tricks that these teams do to not do nothing.
Crazy. Take a break. Play a little Goosies. No Goosies. That's next.
Oh boy,
hobnobbing.
Yep.
The hobby.
What is she doing now?
I don't know.
Where does she keep going?
I don't know.
Wow.
Let's call
her. You think her phone's by her?
Not sure.
Call JFig.
Probably. Maybe she's got another granola issue. We got Goosies, no Goosies. Where are you? Again?
How many times you in the bathroom, yo?
What is going on with her?
What you eat?
Is she all right?
You right? Oh my god!
Wow.
Jeez.
They're covering the Hulk Hogan death on SportsCenter.
Yeah,
it's a big story, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel.
Who's that?
I mean, he's an absolute wrestling legend.
Peter Rosenberg. Is he crying?
He does look like he has had some watery eyes. Like he looks like he's been walking around his house with. I am a real
I think there was a point in time where Hulk Hogan might have been one of the most noticeable people.
Oh yeah, for sure. Most
regardless
famous people,
of
for sure.
right. And he kind of.
I would say he's one of the most famous people. He is for his being
just his look and right.
He is the most famous wrestler of all time.
Yeah, no doubt.
You think so? Okay.
Yes.
I'm not going to dispute it.
The only people who are in contest for him are The Rock and Stone Cold.
When you talk about, and I don't want to say it because I mean there's been a lot of great wrestlers, but the way I could sports figure wise, I would say he's the Babe Ruth because he was like the Babe Ruth of wrestling.
Yeah, that's like for a guy who never was really into it. There's certain guys in wrestling that I know, right?
So,
greatest day was 1 July. You know what's weird? They're about to celebrate I would say, what are we in 2025? So it might be 28 years ago. This week is when he turned black and white.
When he went to WCW?
Yeah, when he went to NWO. But he was already in WCW, but
that was Bash at the Beach.
Yeah, I believe it was like July 27th or something like that. But yeah, Bash at the Beach in 96.
Broke a lot of hearts.
Bro, what? I've never seen people project soda cups, anything, any food, any object they were throwing into the ring, hitting poor Hulk and Mean Gene. But rest in peace, man.
Jennifer, what do we have for Goosies? First, are you okay?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. You told us you were in the bathroom again. I just want to make sure you're doing okay.
I don't know. I think it's the antibiotic. It keeps making me go to the bathroom.
Yeah, sure. Blame it on
or
the
it could be
antibiotics.
that birthday cake flavored granola bar.
Ew, birthday cake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It was good.
And that's not healthy.
Something like that.
Like, there's nothing flavored birthday cake could say that. Oh, this is the pillar of health.
Cake should be cake.
Okay.
You know what? We should have our own show. Life by a couple of simpletons. Cake should be cake.
No, you are not simple though. You
I
have
am.
random food takes. No.
But listen, basically, I'm very simple. Yeah, I don't like birthday cake. So birthday
Not even a Publix cake.
No. I don't like the icing. I don't like that buttercream icing.
And then you say you're a simpleton.
I don't like buttercream icing. I'm not the only one that doesn't like.
What about cream cheese?
No.
Red velvet?
But I like chocolate.
That's not true.
I eat red velvet, right?
Oh, red velvet's the best.
But my favorite, and I don't even like coconuts, German chocolate.
Simpleton.
Has coconuts in it.
Jennifer, what do we have for Goosies, no Goosies?
Well, we have Mike McDaniel saying talk for the Dolphins is over.
Wow. Here was Mike McDaniel.
Really? Wait.
What?
Hold on. Vlad? if this dude takes 5 minutes to explain talk is over, do you understand the irony there? We're at Mike McDaniel saying talk is over.
Yeah,
all right, it better not take forever.
We're over talking because what is there to talk about? We have to do work, and it's about today. And what does that mean? It means today we give ourselves an opportunity to build upon the last time we practiced the whole off season and maybe set ourselves up for the opportunity of something cool to improve upon the next day.
Are you kidding
beyond
me?
that, I think it's maturity. The leaders are wise, and they're driven to do stuff today that everybody's very well versed in. No one's going to care about what we do today. And I think there's power in understanding the realities of the world we live in. And
we're talking about world
I'm
peace.
Thankful that for guys like Bradley Chubb and Alec Ingold, that's why you're in it, because they're trying to affect change, and everything they're telling you, it's because they believe with their soul. And we got a lot of purposeful people. We'll see what happens.
The time for talking is done.
Dude. You can't start a conversation with talking is over. And the same conversation ends up talking about wives and family.
Yeah.
Which had nothing to do with. Am I alone?
All you're saying is you have the goose.
Am I alone with this?
So you don't have the goose.
No!
Okay, well.
He just said Duncan is over. Boop! End of discussion.
No goosies.
I got the goosies.
Why?
He's trying.
Do you understand the irony of Mike McDaniel saying talking is over and then carrying on for
He's
5
trying.
minutes?
He's trying his best.
Oh, boy.
He's trying his best. Jennifer, goosies?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
no goosies.
Vlad?
Fam.
What?
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? No goosies whatsoever.
No goosies.
You can't.
He's trying.
He started with talking is.
You can't even say that without a grin on your face.
I don't think he can help it.
Wait. He started the conversation with saying,
you know what? I'm
talking
changing my
is
mind.
over.
I'm changing my mind.
Oh,
Goosies.
no.
I'm
Yeah.
giving Goosies. I'm gonna tell you why.
Goosies.
He's back to being himself.
He is who he is.
No, but he's back to being himself. Remember early in the year,
He's cursing a lot.
cursing,
Yeah,
short
mean.
answers, boom. But once number 5 got traded, he's back to being.
I still want to know what happened
McNerd.
between those two. Still want to know.
There was a lot of disrespect being shown.
What's number 2, Jennifer?
We have Norman Powell getting his number 24 with the Heat. Haywood Highsmith is switching to number 8.
I got the goosies. 1.
Goosies.
I like Norman Powell getting his number. 2. I think Haywood Highsmith with 8 kind of slaps. Looks good.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? You're right.
Fair.
8 Highwood.
I like it.
There you go.
Hey,
Oh,
What?
I like that.
8 Highsmith. There
I
you go.
don't care what number they wear.
Yeah.
That's the only thing win.
Yeah, same. I don't
Yeah.
care.
The only number
So
that
no goosies?
No goosies.
No
No
goosies?
goosies for the number you put on.
No goosies.
Jennifer?
Because if he sucks, nobody will care what number he's wearing.
he might blame it on the not wearing his number.
Yeah. Well, that's what Tobin would do.
What?
Hey,
Haywood Highsmith?
Tobin has built-in excuses.
I don't have built-in excuses.
No,
That's not
you would
true.
say because he like if you switch numbers and then you struggled, you go, I changed numbers. Not a true loss.
I don't think I would do that.
Yeah, what?
I don't think I would do that.
That's exactly what
sound
you
like
would
me.
do. Doesn't sound like you.
Yeah, I keep the Heat accountable.
Okay, Heat and 5. They were, wait. 10 games under 500. You still go Heat and 5.
Things just didn't break our way last year. I'm telling you.
No, the problem is they did break. Everything broke.
So Jennifer, goosies? No goosies?
I don't care what number you wear, but I have goosies for the little play on words like Vlad was doing with his name.
All right. Vlad?
Yeah, I guess Goosies. I came up with a nice nickname for him. So
Yeah. All right.
8
You did that.
Highsmith.
It's all coming
He
together.
said he chose 8 for the amount of open threes he misses per game.
He was a good shooter last year.
Point for Twitcher.
Not for nothing. But if I had to give a guess, who do you think said that?
Schmeathen. It's either going to be Schmeathen or Dave South. Those
If
two
it's
are.
mean though.
But
Oh,
Dave
if it's
South,
Schmeathen- if it's mean, it's
Dave
Schmeathen.
South is more creative with it.
Schmeathen is creative. They both are creative, but one is good angel, the other one is bad angel. That's
Yeah.
it.
Haywood Highsmith has turned himself into a nice little shooter. 3-and-D.
All right.
38% last year, 39 the year before that. Not too shabby.
Yeah, he still might need some blue chew.
What's number 3, Jennifer?
Well, we have Happy Gilmore coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Part 2, by the way.
I got the Goosies. My son and I are very excited about this. I showed him Happy Gilmore 1.
Are we gonna watch it? Are we gonna be able to watch, or is there a time?
Netflix.
No, I know.
I think Netflix.
It's just Netflix.
I think Netflix releases at midnight.
It's just released on Netflix and everybody watches. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
don't. So Friday morning. Oh, I can watch. I'm gonna watch it before the show.
Don't spoil it. Come on, I'm not gonna get a chance to
you're
watch
not
it.
doing this to us. No.
You know, have you ever seen Happy Gilmore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Jennifer's lying. She's lying.
Absolutely.
She hasn't seen Happy Gilmore. You haven't seen
Happy
No, she's never seen Happy Gilmore.
I
Hey, wait, she's leading. Wait, she's leading the Chargers.
You started it, so you didn't watch it.
No, I didn't finish it.
Wow.
Well,
There's no way you cannot finish Happy Gilmore.
Can I just tell you, you have zero interest in Happy Gilmore 1 or 2. If you started watching Happy Gilmore and quit watching it, you know who's in that show? The girl from Modern Family.
Yep.
The
Happy
blonde.
Place. Happy Place.
The blonde.
Julie Bowen. I think.
Julie Bowen.
The mom.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of Happy Modern Family, Married with Children's doing a movie coming out later this year.
A movie?
Yes, I think
They got everybody.
they got everybody.
Is everybody still? Because I got to tell you,
Hey, Katie Seagal and Christina Applegate still
and
nice.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, Katie Seagal.
Katie
Gemma.
Seagal looks rough.
Only the son
Gemma?
didn't do
Katie
anything.
Seagal looks rough.
In what?
She had
Sons of
to look-
Anarchy?
Well,
Yeah.
She's supposed to. She's a biker.
She's a
No,
biker
I
chick.
know,
biker
but I'm
lord.
just saying.
It's makeup. It's makeup, Leroy. It's makeup.
She runs a biker ring.
Okay.
Yeah, only the son really didn't do anything. That's it. Everybody
David
else.
Faustino, yeah.
Yeah,
He was just marrying Playboy girls. That's all.
Some people peak, Nothing wrong with that. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Happy Gilmore. Yeah, I got the Goosies. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I got the Goosies.
Goosies.
Even with Jennifer's lying.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it. Spoil what?
You're not going to spoil it, though.
Well, clearly
I'm
Jennifer
watching it.
doesn't have
Honestly,
Goosies.
I'm going to watch.
Do you have
I'm
Goosies?
watching it tomorrow.
No,
morning.
I'm going to watch.
Do you have
You're
Goosies?
not talking about it on the show.
JFig, do you have
I'm telling
Goosies
you,
to
Don't
watch a movie?
spoil the show. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow night after Tommy has jiu-jitsu. Don't do that. Don't be a rat
Don't
bastard.
do that.
Really?
Don't be a rat bastard.
I'm watching.
Don't spoil it.
I'm
You
gonna
can watch
get-
it.
You
Just
can
don't talk
watch
about
it,
it.
just don't say anything.
I'm gonna get up at 7 in the morning.
That's crazy, Leroy.
You gonna watch it on your phone at PT?
Do other things.
Huh?
You gonna watch it on your phone at PT?
Yeah.
You should watch Happy Gilmore on your phone.
Why not?
It's a
Don't do
theatric
that.
experience,
No,
but
yeah.
on your couch.
Wait. Vlad, this will be the first time you ever hear this. And I'm gonna repeat these words and you'll never hear them again.
Clip it.
You can't watch Happy Gilmore on your phone. It's a theatrical experience. No, it's not.
Come on.
Happy Gilmore movie
It deserves more than your phone.
Wait, all I
Time
can
out.
think about is like Crooked Eye.
Time out. If it's released on Netflix,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean it's a theatrical release. That means you can watch it anywhere with
know,
any
but
type of.
It deserves at least
It
a
deserves
television.
A bigger screen.
It just deserves
That's
a
what I say to
screen
you
and
about
clarity.
sports, though.
That's all it deserves.
I say that to you about sports.
That is true.
I can't
Well,
watch
you
a
know what? This is a sport, so watch it on a
No,
television.
It is golf.
No, but
It's your favorite
sometimes
sport.
Your
some-
favorite, too.
No, but my counter to you is sometimes you want to watch two things at once. I'm like, well, put one on your phone. You're like, I can't. It has to watch. I just want
No.
to flip back and forth.
Yeah.
So I'm only doing that in a multi-screen experience. If I have a television option, I'll watch it. I'm talking about when you got to watch Browns Dolphins at the same time,
yeah.
and you're like, I don't want to do it. I'd rather flip back and forth.
No, I do. I put one on my phone with my earbud in.
Yeah,
and
but
I
you're
listen
listening to
that.
the game.
Yeah,
like it's the 40s.
but I'm watching one.
And Deshaun Watson drops back in. He finds Amari Cooper. Who do you guys have now? Who is your receivers anymore? Who do you have?
Is
Jerry Judy.
And he's got Jerry Judy.
and Schwartz,
Mm.
black guy named Schwartz. That beat the odds. Serious.
Give us
Serious.
one more.
Wait. Come on. Like, why are we acting like I'm saying something crazy?
Number 4, Jennifer.
Sandy Alcántara had a great start versus the Padres yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, really good.
Very
I got
good.
Goosies galore.
Yep.
I really hope it wasn't his last start at home.
Goosies galore.
Hey, told you. As soon as them pitchers started getting some movement, unhittable.
You know, Peter Bendix was
Goosies.
sitting there going like,
So were the Yankees.
I don't think they should trade him this year. Just trade him next year. See, if I was the Marlins, this is what I would do. If you're going to trade somebody, trade Edward Cabrera, because I don't know if I still believe it. I know he's done it all year. I still don't know if I believe it. Sandy. Sandy, I feel like if you go with Sandy, like let Sandy get right? Maybe you make a wild card run. And then like you trade him for oodles in the offseason.
Here's what I would say. How long before the trade deadline?
I think it's the end of July, end of August now. Does it go till?
Here's what I would say. If he has 2 or 3 more starts and they get to 500, I'm keeping him. If it goes the other way,
July 31st.
If it goes the other way, so they got another week. They can't get to 500.
They could be on their way. Were they only 5 under?
Yeah.
Rattle off a streak.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not that far.
Huh?
It's not that far away.
All right.
Make a little run here, baby.
Yeah.
You got the Goosies?
Yes, I do. I just
Goosies.
I don't want to get rid of Sandy. I think there's a lot of people in South Florida that associate the team with Sandy, and just when he was at his peak, how awesome it was to watch the Marlins. And I don't want to.
I don't think we get us a corner infielder. Why don't we buy? Let's make some moves, baby.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Now you're being greedy.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just
Stop
asking
being
them to
greedy,
keep
man.
the players they got.
Just completely. Hey, Shermanator. Let's make a move, baby.
Mm-mm.
You might have.
There's no
something
moves
here.
out there.
You don't know.
There's
that.
there's no real moves that you can make, because any moves that they make are going to be like bargain deals. Because that's what they do. I get it. I don't expect them to trade for a guy that makes big money. I don't want that.
Jennifer, Goosies? No Goosies?
Goosies.
El
Were you able to hit your parlay?
Goosies. No, I had Ramirez home run. Some people though did say they went with Sanchez. I got people told me they won $800 yesterday when we were talking about it. Sandy hit his strikeouts by like 2 innings. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was the easiest 3.5. That was the easiest 3.5.
It was easy. Him, Stowers, they both hit. Some people bet Sanchez instead of Ramirez, probably the smart way to go. And Ramirez, I think Ramirez had longer odds, so made some. I had another person who took Ramirez hit, Stowers hit, and Sandy. They won some money too. Me, I'm just on a losing streak. I'm on a losing streak of almosts. Nobody hits 2 out of 3 like old Tobes.
Almost is never enough.
Vlad, you got the Goosies?
Absolutely, because I need him to come to New York.
I don't like that.
I need
Really?
him to,
You guys, have you taken enough former Marlins? This used to be a joke back in the day when I was a
You were
child.
the farm system.
Now it's really happening.
You were, you're on farm system.
I don't like this.
You're like the Miami Clippers.
So you're gonna trade for him and then bring him back August 1st for a little tip of the cap?
You know what? Even better. The trade deadline's July 31st, correct?
Yep.
And we're coming August 1st. So why don't he's right there, and then he could pitch against you guys.
I don't like this.
You know what? I love it. Convenience. He's already home.
Didn't he buy Pudge's mansion?
Another former Yankee. It's all good.
Take a break. Final hour coming on up. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. This is Miami Dolphins training camp, a couple days in. Let's get to our headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. Doral Volkswagen choose over 300 Volkswagen models in stock with the Teague on the Taos and the Atlas. Remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, the great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. Barry Jackson reports what was feared yesterday. Barry Jackson says further tests revealed a torn ACL for Artie Burns as feared per source. So tough news there for Artie Burns. The Dolphins have brought in Cornell Armstrong from the they drafted him in 2018, and he is replacing Burns on the roster. So that's that, and tough go for the Miami Dolphins on that one with Artie Burns news, and we'll see what's going on because this DB core is already was banged up going into this thing.
Told you can get away with it if you got a good pass rush.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. So I would be more inclined to, and the other thing that you can also do in those situations is be more creative with your rush to kind of mix it up and be on the attack so that teams can't pick you apart. Wheeler can do that. So I think it's just a matter of just working with what you have, doing what you have to do. I think, man, when Flores was here, one of the cool things was they used to bring it on that defensive side of the ball.
The Fins will be back at it. Marlins, they're off today. They'll be starting a series with the Brewers tomorrow.
Also very good.
They have been very good. Yeah, they just had that win streak snap, but they've been a very good team. Started their streak against the Marlins.
Right.
At a game where I was at and watched Christian Yelich. He had a pretty good game. Had a great catch in that game too. Baker Mayfield, he is telling everybody that the Buccaneers, they don't make him tone it down like other teams did. He likes that.
I would be honest with you. Like, one of the cool things about my career is I had success everywhere I played football where they said, just go out and do you. And I think the closer you can get to being who you are, it lets you relax and go out and play.
Well, he had a very good year last year for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See if he can keep that up. With that situation, Justin Fields, he suffered a toe injury today. According to Aaron Glenn, he's going to be fine. But everybody was obviously scared this morning because he limped and then had to be carted and then limped to the building.
Terrible morning for Vlad.
You were very nervous.
Dude, you don't want to be driving. I'm listening to a podcast, and then you get that ESPN notification. Yeah. And it says Adam Schefter, and you see Jets. So first thing you're like, uh-oh. And then it says Jets quarterback. You're like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
And then you see carded with an apparent lower leg injury. And you're like, well, I'm used to lower leg injuries.
They did the hockey thing.
Right.
Which makes it worse.
And then thank God for Leroy saying that, well, it's better that he was limping and walking under his own power than it's probably a tear. And then come to find out the toe. Still not a good thing.
Yeah, not great. But I mean,
I'll be honest with you, Vlad.
But you'd rather a toe.
The toe is the worst.
Is it?
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
I don't
Wait a minute.
I mean, you can run with 8 toes.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
Not without a big toe.
What is going
dude.
on, Tobin?
Wow.
Not without a big toe.
Oh, no.
What are you reading?
Who knows what this dude's?
The Drake album coming out tonight?
Stock Up, Stock Down is out.
Oh, yeah. We need a
Damn.
We need a
damn.
We need a opening for this.
Tell us.
All right, Sun Sentinel. Stock Up. Look at me, Leroy.
No.
Look at him in the eyes.
Don't look at me. You've been what are you buried in your phone about? We got important matters. Stock Up. Jalen Phillips. Stock is up.
The beater of science?
So he's
According
first
to
round draft pick.
David Verona's got consistent pressure on quarterbacks off the edge, showed a prowess against the run, setting the edge.
Showed a what?
Prowess?
Powers.
I think it's samesies. Tomato.
I've heard it both ways. Go ahead, continue.
Are you reading terms and conditions while I'm trying to read Stock Up, Stock Down to you on the air?
terms and conditions.
Like, what are you doing? You're like mumbling about
I
something.
can't get into my stupid email.
I understand, but like,
I can. I don't. Do I need to look at you to listen to you?
it's just not very engaged in the conversation.
I am engaged.
You know, you went golfing with Lusaka Polite yesterday.
Like,
I think
I
you
have
could,
blue eyes.
you could at least, engage in some stock up, stock down, a little football banter.
Why?
Stock down. Julian Hill.
Wait.
Get him off the team.
Wait. So in other words, the Julian Hill stock the same.
No.
Right, dude. The only person in South Florida that has given Julian Hill a stock up since he's been here is you.
No, for real.
That's it.
That's because he has the greatest odds for anytime touchdown.
Very juicy.
There's a reason why he's 10,001 to score a touchdown. How many touchdowns has he scored?
0.
Okay. Probably be 20,001 next year. This year.
Julian Hill was beaten pass protection on the edge. He later held on a pass rush without making any other noticeable contributions. Pre-snap penalties were an issue again. Oof.
So now we mad because he don't block like a right tackle?
It's early in camp, but something the offense has to clean up.
Ooh. So those
Like
is
here,
our first stock up, stock down so far?
That second one.
Can I
Yesterday,
can I be honest about this?
Be honest, Posh.
Be honest.
Be honest.
Do you honestly think you can have a fair assessment of the conversation we just had based on the second day of practice?
There's nothing fair about it. It's just noting where the stock is. That's all. You know?
Have they practicing full pads yet?
No. Hey, buddy. You're going to have to enjoy this until September 7th.
So let me get this straight. We're getting mad at a guy
Yes.
for not being able to pass rush.
Yes.
Pass block.
Yes.
And no pads.
Yes.
Okay.
If you can't pass block with no pads, what makes you think you're going to be able to pass block with pads?
Well,
because you can do a lot of things you can't do without. So if
you mean hold?
No. Yeah, you can grab the chest plate.
Yeah. But lest you think that was the only stock report today. The Miami Herald also has stock up.
Oh,
stock
wow.
down.
Let's hear this.
Let's go.
Dude, so they
Leroy's upset that Tobin's game is being followed by so many people.
I don't know who came up with stock
He
up.
knows why. He knows why I hate this. And he loves it for the reason why I hate it.
Omar Kelly writes, stock up. Benito Jones.
Who?
Oh, easy money. Oh, easy money.
What is that? I don't like that.
Seriously.
I don't know. It's sound effects from Buddy.
Hey,
Stop. I'm looking for a
wait,
stock
what
up.
position? What position?
He's a nose tackle.
How?
I mean, you want easy money if your stock is going up.
Why getting mad, dude?
How?
He had the orange jersey today.
But how can we determine if a D tackle had a great day without being hidden?
It must have done something. One would say if he got the orange jersey in a non-padded practice, that shows a lot. You know?
Look at Tobin in the eyes. He ain't done.
No, go ahead, finish.
Well, Omar writes, he
like-
plays the most overlooked position in football, manning the nose tackle spot in Miami's 3-4 front. However, he typically handles the toughest task on defense since he's responsible for holding his ground against two blockers. Jones has had 2 solid days of training camp. He was rewarded with the orange jersey after day 1. With the exception of 2 Devon Achane runs, the Dolphins' defensive line choked out the offense's ground game.
This is all with no
Jones,
pads.
Yeah. If Jones continues to practice like this, he will cement himself on the defensive front with Kenneth Grant and Zach Sealer. Wow. Benito!
You do understand. All these rules change soon as somebody gets a tackle.
One would say if he's already dominating without the pads.
That don't you know why you dominate without the pads? Because you ain't got to worry about getting hit.
I don't know, dude.
Soon as there's a fear of getting concussed, all these things change. Wide receivers run across the middle, half naked. When they can get a helmet in their chest, then they don't want to catch the ball. Their arms get real short. Running backs, right? When you ain't got to worry about getting hit and you ain't got to worry about breaking tackles, yeah.
Stock down.
I love the way I just have a conversation. He just blows right through it.
Well, I just got we can't.
And he just like he brought like you breaking through tackles.
You gotta power through.
Yeah, we gotta,
So Leroy, should we not talk at all till week 2, Leroy? No.
Don't get this. Hold on. Just
This
look
is
at me.
what we got.
Stock. This is a big one.
Go.
This is a big one. Okay. Because even Apple sometimes has down days. Stock down. Tyreek Hill. Omar writes, Tyreek Hill is the best practice performer I've ever covered in my lifetime. So it's surprising to see the 10-year veteran have a quiet first day. Not sure he pulled down a reception and then followed it up with 2-catch performance on Thursday. Hill's clearly being limited each day because there's no reason for him to be running to the ground at this point.
Yes, of course. So how can it be stock down?
But
Leroy, look at him.
But
Leroy.
At this point, it's difficult to gain a good evaluation of Miami's young cornerbacks because Hill hasn't looked like an all-pro. Stock down.
Drop the phone. Phone drop.
I'm very skeptical on that stock, boy.
Phone drop.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Are you worried about Tyreek Hill not being ready?
Oh, I'm not worried about just,
okay, so what relevance does this
respecting
have?
a man who was boots on the ground. Omar was boots on the ground. He tells you Tyreek Hill's stock is down. Doesn't mean he can't bounce back up. Stocks can go up. It's not always a plummet.
They fluctuate.
They fluctuate. Thank you, Jennifer. Much like when you have a granola diet.
Using your big words now, huh? And you drink your ginger.
So we went through Sun Sentinel, Miami Herald. Does the Palm Beach have a stock up?
I believe they do, but I haven't found it yet.
Okay.
I believe they do.
All right.
But we'll have to hold on that for now.
This is why do you make me hate camp?
I think you hated camp regardless.
Yeah,
I think you hated camp a long time ago.
Don't blame me for something you've always hated.
No. You're part of the reason.
I don't like that.
You do. I'm telling you.
It's not fair.
No, it's very fair.
Sexy.
I can't believe that in a sport where we celebrate hitting, we celebrate contact, we celebrate competition as highest level, we are sitting here judging a guy based on nothing, flag football, and we can get a good assessment. I'm gonna tell you right now, success now does not have nothing to do with once you put pads on and there's real live football around you. Like, I get it. It builds whatever you need to build right now. But I want to see how that guy actually deals with a real double team, not a double team where they chicken fight.
I don't have Palm Beach Post stock up like that. Sorry. I apologize, Leroy.
Underwear Olympics. That is right, Dennis Lopez. Underwear Olympics.
Got to win the day. They're not allowed to have pads on yet.
That's fine. That's fine. Look.
Hold on, Leroy.
You need to have it. It's very productive. But to sit here and have conversations with how good or bad somebody has been when the main job description you haven't been able to perform yet is ridiculous.
Let me ask you this, Leroy. On Saturday, when they have a practice open to the fans, and Tua was throwing the ball and things were happening.
Oh, no. Everybody, fans can be excited. I'm not saying that.
Right. So then when the fans are getting excited, and they're talking about, I think this player or this wide receiver or this cornerback, this linebacker might make the team and be a factor.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Flash.
Should the excitement be limited? Or should it?
No. I'm not saying that at all. But
Okay.
here's what I'm saying. Okay. When you see Tyreek make a big play or a DB make a great defense of a play, or when you see a tight end make a catch or a linebacker defend, okay, that's a lot different than saying Your nose tackle is really making a name for himself by splitting double teams with no pads on.
You know what they say, dude?
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't think I do. But you know what they say?
My goodness. You know damn well what I'm saying.
You want to be the champ?
You don't want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Don't lash out at me, dude.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
Don't be tired.
But this conversation is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Like you telling me a D tackle. Yeah, you can tell a D tackle could be successful after 2 days of no padded practice.
I'm just giving you stock reports.
Well, I would like you to know. You think you can read into what these guys are saying about an unpadded practice with a D tackle? You can tell.
They say bare knuckle is the purest form of fighting. No gloves.
So you're saying, let me get this straight. You're saying bare knuckle fighting is samesies with football players playing without pads.
You get it.
I'm out of here.
Why are you leaving, dude?
Go to break, Vlad, because this dude has lost his mind. You need a juice box or something.
What do I need a juice box for?
I need a juice box. Something.
You want to be the champ? You got to win in camp.
Point for
This is a long day.
Timbo's like, Leroy about to get another golf day.
Oh, Tobin, your stock is up. Leroy, your stock is down.
Take a break. We'll back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you.
Money.
Hey, how'd you like to see Zach Brown Band at the Sphere in Las Vegas this December? All you got to do to enter, just log on to the Odyssey app, and you listen to WQM for 1 hour. For more chances, listen every day, and you guys can win. The winner receives a round-trip airfare to Las Vegas, 2 tickets to see Zach Brown, and a 2-night stay at the Venetian Resort in Las Vegas, which is directly connected to the Sphere. Don't miss out. Log on to the Odyssey app now. It's a national contest. For more info, go to odyssey.com/Zach. That's Z-A-C, Zach.
Have we ever stayed? We never stayed at Venetian.
No.
We've stayed at MGM.
I don't even think I've walked in the Venetian.
No, me.
Sometimes I've walked through, like, I like walking through Caesar's Palace. I like the Caesar's Palace.
With the sky.
The sky, the statues. I just like it. I dig it. I like it.
I think they're tearing it down.
What?
I think so.
Oh, no. I hope that's not true. I love Caesar's Palace.
That place is massive.
It's massive.
It's massive. Like
I had to go before they.
You walk through that place and you can't. It's like a mall. It's a whole bunch of other stuff. You don't even realize what part of it is the hotel.
Man. Yeah, no, the mall is sick there too. Caesar's Palace.
I thought.
I see nothing, Leroy. Don't do this to me.
Have you guys started your credentials?
No, we don't know.
No.
We don't never know.
It's not Magna.
It's who?
I think it's Magna Media and UFC. For some reason, the UFC is handling it too. I don't know if that's.
Well, if it's UFC, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know if they're going to do a Radio Row out there. That's not.
They don't always do Radio Row.
But for the biggest fight,
they might. If it's UFC's doing it, they don't typically do that. The only thing they do that for is International Fight Week, and I don't even know if it's like a radio thing.
Okay,
but we'll see. Football season 2, it's kind of busy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I think they had good prices not to stay.
Yeah, Vegas is very cheap right now. Vegas is Vegas is getting you with
this weekend.
You know how early football starts, and for the London games in Vegas,
it's 6:30
in the morning.
Yeah.
All
right.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I mean, think about it. They can watch a full day of football and not lose their night.
Yep, that's pretty great.
Sunday night football ends at 8:30 for them.
Speaking of somebody who sounds like they just walked through a whole night of Vegas, you guys familiar with Jeff Teague? Does a very good podcast. It's very entertaining. And I don't know if he's doing jokey jokes or not, but he certainly had to put out a statement to make it seem like he was doing on his podcast. So he was talking about LeBron. You got the sound, Vlad?
You got to hear here. See, listen to this, and then let me know if it's a jokey joke or not.
Okay.
Because to then come afterwards and say I was kidding when we know your ass was dead serious when you said it,
right,
is the cowardly move.
Right. That's what I was like.
Right.
I don't know. It didn't sound like a jokey joke.
I want you guys to let me know. Listen to this, and then let us know if he jokey joke.
It didn't sound like a jokey joke, but this was on his 520 Club podcast, and this is what he said. That now it stood out to me because he was talking about his time with the Heat, and I was like, I think he's got his years mixed up. But regardless, here was Jeff Teague.
Which Bron was better?
Miami Heat Bron.
Miami Heat Bron.
Miami Heat.
I'm going this Cavs Bron because this Cavs Bron had a 3.
Man, y'all crazy. Miami Heat
best
Bron
Bron we ever seen. I ain't gonna lie.
He was on steroids, bro. He had to sit out. He was on steroids for real.
Not give
like legit was on steroids, bro. I'm allegedly, but like he had to sit out. But y'all remember when they told him like they
there goes the Clutch Sports allegations.
Y'all remember that though?
No,
when they was like he got everybody, they started testing for HGH, and they was like, yo, and he had to sit out. Like he said his back was hurt, and he sat out for like 3 weeks, and he came back skinny. This is just I was in the league. I remember. And he came back in. He was crazy though, bro.
That might have been the best Bron, bro.
There you go, Jeff Teague on the Club 520 podcast.
So,
he wasn't.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. He obviously got his years mixed up because Miami Heat Bron, he didn't miss 3 weeks his entire 4 years.
Yeah,
that was his first year in Cleveland.
Right.
He left for a back injury. That's what they said. He had like a back thing.
Isn't that when he trained down here with Miami?
He came down. Yeah, he came down to Miami for a little bit. He was going through his feelings. He hated David Blatt, but he was gone. He was gone. But I was like, Miami Heat Bron. Now listen, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm just saying like he never missed time with the Heat. So I was just like I think he's got his years mixed up. But then Jeff Teague comes out
and here's when you know.
He said, "Y'all weird. I was joking about Bron. He was just that dominant. Chill." Sounds like somebody got a call from Rich Paul.
Then what? Wait, can I ask you a question?
Somebody got a call from Rich
If
Paul.
you just kidding, why you gotta say allegedly? Right?
He said it the second time around. He didn't even say it the first time.
Right. If you just, messing with Bron or whatever, why you gotta say allegedly?
Because that saves yourself from being sued for libel.
No, but if you kidding,
It doesn't matter if you're kidding. You're on a public airwave, and something that you can say that's not true could be considered libel, slander to a person.
Well, he threw it in perfectly. It was in there.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, and then you don't want a lawsuit, and guess what? For Club 520 is no longer.
He got 2 toes in bounds.
Yeah,
he toe tapped it inside. He's like, I got it.
That's what you're gonna do. And you listen. There's people who are powerful. You just don't want them to start messing with you.
Jarrell says, "Sounds like he wasn't joking." Everyone says he was joking, but nobody was laughing.
right?
How you gonna tell a joke but nobody laughed?
When the other people on your podcast stop and go, what? And then you got to go allegedly.
Exactly.
So
He
they
wasn't
all
playing
stop
on the
like,
first
what
time he
is
said it.
this brother talking about?
Yeah, but sounds like a guy who's still hating that he's been swept by LeBron in every playoff series that he played
Well,
against.
yeah, they did beat a 60-win Hawks team, and LeBron just went.
He's never beaten that man in the playoff team.
Smacked him around like it was nothing.
He said the only time he ever thought he was going to beat LeBron, they were up by 26, game 3 as a Pacer, and then he came back and won.
Silly Sauce says, "Damage is done, my friend."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You messed up.
I tell you what, man, y'all can say what y'all want about LeBron, but when he's retired and you get older, everybody gonna talk about the greatness of Bron.
We might be talking about his infidelities or something like that, because apparently Drake's album's coming out tonight. So
no,
yeah,
he's not gonna do anything to LeBron. He doesn't have the stones.
What do you mean?
He don't got the stones.
The man just replaced the man's face, his tattoo with SGA. By the way, getting another man face.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he replaced his LeBron tattoo with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he replaced his
Canada.
LeBron tattoo with SGA
for Canada.
But it's just weird for.
First of all,
he have that?
can I just say
weird.
this?
Just weird.
Look.
Allegedly, Vlad. Allegedly.
If
None Buzz wants you to
if you
throw
have
much.
if you have a tattoo of another man on your body, it better be what's his name that from NSYNC?
What, Timberlake?
It better be a Timberlake song, Dead and Gone. Right?
They gotta be dead.
It better be in honor of my homie, my relative, or something like that. But you telling me so Brian hang out with Drake, Drake got a tattoo of him on it? Like that's just weird.
Fish.
He's upset. He was hurt.
So he changed it and got SGA.
Yeah. MVP.
Fish.
He could put
Wait, are you
SGA on his
saying he's
forearm
hurt
because of that,
because-
so the neck could fit. Right?
Are you saying he was hurt because I believe like he
because he
LeBron
saw
was on stage
Because
with,
LeBron was kicking it with
Did y'all see LeBron in France the other day?
No.
I saw he was singing Not
Not
Like
like
Us
us.
on
Now
a-
he
on a
wasn't
yacht, wasn't he?
singing. Him and his wife were performing.
So what?
I'm just saying.
It's a cool song.
It is, but you know that Leroy, hold on.
Huh.
If you and Channing had beef,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
You and Channing had a year beef,
Yeah.
and Tobin's your man's. I mean,
Yeah.
that's your man, that's your
Yeah,
boy and
yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see him at Channing's comedy show and he's just ripping you. And he's laughing. You're not gonna feel a way?
Oh, like when Marcos did a show at the Improv with Channing and not the dude he do a show with?
Yeah. Did you feel a way when Frogboy didn't invite you?
Yeah, I felt hurt.
Okay.
I felt hurt. He didn't even try. Like I couldn't.
More like Fraud Boy.
Like Leroy can't tell the funnies.
Yeah.
Like I don't have funny
He's got
stories.
jokes.
I got jokes.
Made Tyreek Hill's family laugh.
Comedy.
Huh?
You were never going into comedy.
No, I could do. Hey.
Well, but you should have presented that to Marcos.
I did.
He didn't even think of him.
He didn't even
He
think,
didn't think
of
of
him.
him.
But by the way, LeBron has every right to like whatever song he wants to like.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like again, I'm. Let me see. Well, I mean, Tobin did leave me hanging in Vegas to go hang out with Skip.
I didn't hang out with
You
Skip.
left Leroy to go hang out with Skip Bayless?
As soon as you show it, he go, "I'll be back."
Tales from the Crypt. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
he tried to lie and say he was going to hang out with Joy. He was lying. He was going to say, "I gotta go see Skip. I'm going to see my guy."
We were co-workers.
Who was co-worker?
Me and Joy and college classmates. Just saying hello, baby. That's it.
Oh, you went to school with Joy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
WBRY, dude. Go Bucks.
You went. Come on.
What?
Come on. You went. You told me. You
Anytime you can see the GOAT in action, I mean, you're not gonna. At the time, Skip was at the peak of his powers.
There we
You're
go.
calling him a goat,
But
you
he
never
left
call
me.
Leroy a goat?
He left me high and dry. He couldn't wait.
Instigating JFig. Look
Yeah.
at you. Just like a girl. Just instigating. You gonna call Skip a goat, but you're not gonna call Leroy?
Everyone in this room instigates.
He was at one
But
point
you have
the
a
GOAT of
special
debate
instigating
television.
power.
There's no doubt about that. You can't take away. Like he had a run.
Is it safe to say this? Skip is not Skip without LeBron coming around at that time.
Maybe, but I would.
So basically, he basically took hot takes against one of the best to ever do it.
Brave.
No, it's not brave.
It is brave.
It's just
if
one of-
everybody's just giving you flowers all the time, then that's easy.
No. I'm not saying that everybody is nobody's exempt from criticism, but Skip took it to a whole nother level.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
Once he got there, like he still was holding the same thing. You know, once the facts change, you got to kind of pivot, which is why he lost his fastball and he was no longer the GOAT.
Right.
At a time, he was.
Somebody said Leroy didn't recognize Bird Coy. It wasn't Bernie.
It was Vinny.
It was Vinny. And part of the reason why I didn't recognize him,
Wrong Kane,
because he had white hair.
So he's old.
No, but it was just crazy. It caught me off guard.
Leroy, he's old. Everybody has, as you get old, you get grays. Look at your beard.
Yeah, but I ain't got no hair up top.
Well,
you know
I mean,
what? I still
that's
see
just,
some shades of blue.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I
No.
do.
No, you don't.
Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
No, that's black.
we got to take a break because JFig has to go to the bathroom again. A little Vlad tribute to the Hulkster.
Hey,
he's bringing his leg drop to the big wrestling ring in Sky.
Oh, he's definitely no selling, and he's not losing in. Yeah, he's not jobbing to anyone. He might tell God has to job to the Hulkster.
Are you like a charcuterie board?
I only do it to like appease the wife. You know?
Really? She orders
Don't
it?
lie, Tobin.
Oh, yeah,
I'm telling you
like
what.
it.
If I go to a restaurant with somebody and they say, for an appetizer, I want a charcuterie board,
Big Spoon's ever done that?
no.
Oh, interesting. I feel like
No.
she'd be a charcuterie board fan.
But they do. They eat them like they just make one.
I love it.
Like her, Mima, and
They got
Rebecca.
the little double toothpick pitchfork thing.
No,
little
they
mini.
just go at it with the hands.
Oh, wow.
Everybody know everybody.
The fig
Understood.
crackers with goat cheese.
Goat cheese.
Goat cheese, eh?
Can you put it on a cheeseburger?
Hmm.
You can, sure.
Anybody ever had goat cheese on a cheeseburger?
No, I can't.
I go with pepper jack. I don't even like Munster. Munster doesn't have any taste.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's not like the
I've had
most
Swiss.
biting cheese.
I've done Swiss, but it's like if you have Swiss, you gotta have mushrooms, right? You can't just go Swiss on. You can't go Swiss with bacon.
All right, so we got to get to our Hard Rock play of the day, which oh, my computer just blanked out. That's awesome. Bully for me. So we gotta fix some action.
Goat cheese is the best.
Wow.
So good.
Not to be confused with hog head cheese.
The greatest of all time cheese.
You know what hog head cheese is? That's a black thing right there.
Hard Rock-
Y'all ain't never lived until y'all had some hog head cheese. You know what it is? It's like see-through with little bits and pieces of crap in it.
I'm sorry, what?
I need better.
Pull up a picture. Hog head cheese.
Hog
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Hard Rock Bet of the Night, sponsored by Hard Rock Bet. Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida and the place to bet on your teams today
it's like-
and every day.
It's like gelatin.
That is not thin or see-through.
Hard Rock Bet has props, parlays, and live play-by-play betting, and the no-regret first bet up to $100. If your first bet doesn't win, you get your money back to try again. Hard Rock Bet is offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. You must be 21 or older and physically present in Florida. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT. Marlins are off today, so I can't bet on the fish, even though that was working for us. What do you?
I would say like if yeah, like I used to eat it on crackers growing up until I realized that it was basically like meat jello.
Disgusting. I hate
It was tasty though, because you could get it spicy. Oh man.
Why do you hate Jello?
Huh?
the texture.
No, it's
There's
because
no taste
here,
to Jello too.
There is taste.
with those big teeth, it doesn't like
Why you going after choppers?
she got big teeth.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
It's
go
not a bad thing.
You don't have to go after the
Why
choppers.
you guys say it like that then?
I'm just saying.
Wow. What do you want to do tonight for a bet?
What we got? So Marlins are
We got
Marlins are off.
WNBA.
Marlins are off.
WNBA, you got MLB.
WNBA. Caitlin Clark's out, man. That groin, groins are tough, man, because they're attached to a lot of stuff, and people just don't, just associated with a muscle. No, it's a lot of stuff going on there with the groin.
So what do you want to go with? You want to go with WNBA? It didn't work out for us last time, or do you want to do some
I'm not
baseball?
teeth shaming.
You teeth shaming.
Wow. Wait.
Dade,
They might have to hire a construction crew for them wisdom teeth and put up like the cranes. You know the cranes.
Damn, you've had cranes?
You know how they put up the scaffolding before they work?
They're gonna have to use the black. You know how they put that black pole underground? Love you, JFig.
Damage is done, dude.
Damage is done. Tobin's just trying to get spicy over here.
I'm
You
just
guys
trying to
keep
pick some.
trying my
Just
teeth.
trying to pick some bets.
I like Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson to what?
Over
22 and a half, or probably 23 and a half.
All right, so you want the Asia Wilson points over?
Yeah, I also check the points and rebound because I know she hit the points and rebounds last
She
time.
did hit points and rebounds last time. That was one of our lone parlays on WNBA.
It might have been like 33 and a half.
Combos, Asia Wilson, double, points plus rebounds is 33 and a half again.
There you go. I would jump on that.
All right, we got her. What else? Who else is playing tonight for WNBA? Got Sparks and Sun.
Oh,
Chicago and Seattle.
Double Angel Reese. That's easy.
Yeah. How many me bounds?
At least 12.
Do they do me bounds?
They should do me bounds.
They should do me bounds.
And I like points, rebounds, and assists with
Is
Kelsey
she hurt?
Plum.
She's not listed.
Maybe they haven't pointed. Sometimes they don't put these players early.
Yeah, she's not up there yet.
Okay.
She's not up there yet. Can't bet her. As of right now. We got points.
Oh, that's cat food? Or is that the head cheese?
The hog head cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It looks like cat food.
Oh, this is disgusting. That's what you ate?
Yeah.
That's gross.
That explains a lot.
No,
Why
but
you don't like no charcuterie.
No, I'm telling you, that's when growing up in the hood. That, and you know what else I never eat? Like, first of all, I think of my youth and think of it, a lot of stuff we had because we was broke. And one of the things is that hog head cheese, and the other thing is sardines. I don't know how people could ever eat sardines now and think it is disgusting. First of all, fish in a can. Fish in a can.
Chop fish.
And no, it's not even chopped. It's a whole fish.
No, I was thinking about tuna.
Oh, yeah, tuna.
You want to put a Cal Raleigh home run with Asia Wilson?
Kyle Riley? When was the last time he hit a home run?
2 days ago. But he's the American. You mean he's leading
No,
the
I
league.
know.
I think this next one's his 40th.
Yeah. Ooh. All right.
We'll go with him.
And can we go Paige Beckers?
She's not listed yet.
Okay. All right. Then let's
Not listed yet. What do you want? You want to go Padres bouncing back against the Cardinals tonight? You want to go with Tatis? Tatis home run too?
Yeah.
All right. I'll do that.
That'll put it at like 1,500.
We're going Cal Raleigh home run, Tatis home run, Asia Wilson over 33.5 points plus rebounds plus 2,700.
You know what I can't wait for? Football season.
Yeah, that's going to be, I mean, yeah, for sure. That's going to.
Don't worry, Leroy. Stock up, stock down.
Exactly.
You know what I'm doing?
You know
I
what we
would
say.
say this. I
What
would
did they
say
say?
this. You know what? Y'all messing around.
No, I'm not messing around.
After like week 3 or 4, right? I'm going to pick 3 winners every week. I can do it early in the season, but it's not as reliable because there's a lot of things you're uncertain about. But I can pick 3 winners.
Anybody can pick 3 winners. Can you pick
No, you
Julian Hill
can't.
anytime touchdown? That's the question.
What are you talking? You would you like to put something on that?
On what?
Please stop doing
You pick
that.
3 games. I pick 3 games.
I mean, we're already doing bets every day. Why do I have to put anything on? I'm literally losing my money every day.
Don't you think football season? I'm gonna help you get better at it.
Yeah.
Really? Because
You're going to pick 3 favorites. You're not
No,
going to.
I'm
You're not
not.
going to give
I
me
don't
a
pick on
juicy
favorite.
one.
I
You got to
don't-
give
I
me a
don't
juicy
pick-
one.
I don't pick favorites all the time. But I would say this: your heart is what gets you broke.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Dude,
If you come
for
out
the
with,
last
I'm
2
telling you
years,
right now,
put $5 down on a Julian Hill anytime touchdown.
if you come at me and you say, "Oh, I picked 3 winners," and it's anything less than plus 800, I'm not like it. Doesn't do anything for me.
Okay, fine. Then not only that, I mean, you're making it a little tougher because what's wrong with plus 800?
Okay. Are you? I mean, because that's not how you usually play.
What? What do you mean?
You're
Do
not
you play to win?
You're gonna play. No, you
Play to win the game.
play win with a little juice.
Hello.
No.
You
But if I can win
A little sweet.
3 or 4 or 5 times a year at plus 800, that's a lot better than making that chase for 3,000 and never winning.
Not the feeling you get when you hit that plus 3,000.
If you hit it, there's a reason why it's plus 3,000. Right?
Yeah, but what you're doing is not that impressive. That's all I'm saying. Like if you're picking a bunch
Then
of
you do it.
three wins for plus 400, nah, good. It's not that big deal.
Okay. Well, all right. Wait till football season gets around.
That's our show, everybody. We'll talk to you rascals tomorrow.